Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I will be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin on the short term, then Bitcoin on the midterm. Once we're done with Bitcoin on the midterm, you know what time it is after that? We're going to go to Bitcoin on the long term. Once we're done with Bitcoin on the long term, then we're going to be looking at Bitcoin dominance and also the fear and greed index as well. Once I'm done with Bitcoin in general, then we're going to be doing my altcoin requests. Well, not my altcoin requests. We're going to do the altcoin request part of the show. I've got some altcoins of the day. I don't usually do them on Saturday. That's a weekday thing. Every morning, every weekday morning I do that. But yeah, so I've got my altcoins of the day from yesterday I do want to run through, and that's Stellar, VeChain, and then Waves as well. But after that, it's all down to you guys. So get your requests in the chat now, guys, and I'll get to them as soon as I'm finished here with Bitcoin and then my altcoins of the day from yesterday. I think we got AXS from Donna straight away. Let me write that on the thing because I've seen quite a bit of talk about that, because that's been going pretty mental, right? Been going pretty mental. Let's start off with Bitcoin in general, right? Let's start off Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame, and let's review where we were yesterday. We were in this rising wedge pattern. I said, look, guys, if we're going to break this and have a healthy retest, we could be shorting this for a juicy measure move. And what do you know? It came in like... It was pure Tropicana, pure Capri Sun, God mode juice. It was very good indeed, a very nice 1.45% trade there for Bitcoin, very nice indeed. And then we did bounce off this horizontal, sat at 32,200 sort of zone there. We had a little wick down there. And then obviously we've seen this insane parabolic Mount Everest climb after that, right? I think it shocked quite a few people, right? I thought we were going to get swift up rejected at 33K because we got a lot of parallel channels coming through here across multiple time frames there, and yeah, there was a lot of signs that we were going to get swiftly rejected from there, but no, we absolutely banged it, which is surprising. I'm not going to lie, it's surprising, but we still need to think like whales here, guys. We've pumped. Let's go from this from the start of this trend, right? Let's go from the start of this trend all the way up to now. We're up literally, for Bitcoin to be up near enough 15% in the space of what, 3 or 4 days. That's not good. And the reason why that's not good, if we go to the go to this chart, right, you can see the daily chart. You can see we've had literally like 4 days in a row, greeny candles, right? So this is bad. Do you know why it's bad? Because that means we're due a big retracement, right? We're due a big retracement, and it's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be healthy. And this is obviously the whales going, let's flip everyone bullish. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, seen a lot of people in Telegrams and stuff like that, and they're all like, yep, it's going to the moon now. Everyone long. So quite a few YouTubers that are blindly longing out of this zone as well. And it's like, you're going to get wrecked. The whales are there to dump it. The bears are going to come in. They're not gone forever. They're going to come back, right? I'm just going to do some shout-outs in the chat there. And then I'll proceed to do a little cheeky TA for you guys out there. So yeah, we've got Donna, we've got Nikki, Gamer God, NX out here. So he's a mod in here, so guys, behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. We got Carl Kane on a Saturday, on a day like today, bro. Yes, of course. And shout out to Bitcoin Beats as well. My guy out here, my older broski. Go check out his channel. Go check out his channel if you've not checked it out already. Amazing content. An amazing trader himself, right? We've got Gamer God, Sariga. Akshay, I haven't seen you here in a while, bro. Nice to see you back. Oh, no, different. Someone else called Akshay. Yo, I'm Dip Buyer from Moon Group. Okay, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Nice to see you coming in from the Moon Group, indeed. But yeah, so as you can see, let's get straight back into the TA here. Obviously, this is parabolic as hell, right? If we're climbing Mount Everest, guys, even on the hourly, right, we need to rest at base camp 1. We need to. We're tired. We need to get some more air. So that's basically what's happening here. We're seeing a bit of a rest, this consolidatory period over the last, what, near enough 9-10 hours there. It's not surprising, right? This is no surprise at all. Now, what I do want to talk about, we've got a bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI on the 1 hourly, so the shorter term time frame for Bitcoin. So that's an indication that we could see some sort of reversal coming through here, and that could be the reversal that we've all been waiting for. It could be a pretty dominant reversal coming through here, just because obviously we've pumped a significant amount from before, right? Now this rising wedge pattern is going to be let's get rid of that for a sec, is going to be basically done now. So now we're basically just waiting to see if we do actually see this trend curl over and we do see that swift rejection. If we do see that swift rejection coming through for Bitcoin, we would be looking at a bounce point around this 32.7, 32.8. But then also we need to think about, guys, this is the reason for the title of the video. The reason for the title of the video is, look, the top side of this parallel channel on the midterm here for Bitcoin is going to be a juicy, very nice Tropicana Capri Sun retest for us, right? Around that 32,700 sort of zone, and that is going to correlate pretty well with this horizontal coming through as well here, guys. So yeah, the stars are aligning for a retest for a long position, right? I know, scary stuff. Personally, don't really want to be long in this zone, but if we can get a nice healthy retest, and it does look like we are going to progress up significantly from there, then we can ride up and potentially just take a lump of profit at this 200 EMA, right? I don't think we're going to be going for this whole 7% measure move here. That's too greedy, right? We're not here for the greed. We're here for the gains. Because you know why we're here, guys? We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, we are going to be looking for some sort of gain. We could be getting a nice little near enough 3% coming through there, 2.5%. So yeah, that's definitely something to look at there, guys. I mean, if the momentum was there and the volume actually does sort itself out, we do see some volume actually coming out of this breakout, then yes, we could be looking at a nice bigger position, and instead of taking out a whole position at this 200 EMA, we could just be taking out probably like 60-70% and then riding that wave up if we are going to see that. But once we've done that, guys, our stop loss, we're going to be moving that to entry. So if we do see that imminent rejection coming through from that 200 EMA as well, and we do get stopped out, we've already banked 80% profit from our equity from our trade, right? We've already banked it. Simple as that. So it's not a losing trade. And yeah, that's basically what you want to do. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, back to let's go to the I wanted to go to the MACD here on the where are we, the shorter term time frame, because as you can see here, this does correlate as well. We're looking for that bearish crossover coming through. We were converging in this zone, now we're diverging. The trend is coming to an end. We're looking at basically having that bearish crossover, having that reversal in the trend. But look, what have we got here? We've got a lovely we've got a lovely trend cycle coming through here, a downtrend cycle, massive levels of support coming through here, and that basically is going to correlate with this lower zone here. So if we are going to see any sort of trend reversal here, we need to basically take into account we could find a pretty big level of support here, guys. So yeah, definitely look for that in terms of a reversal in the trend there, and that's pretty much going to correlate well with this retest, right? It's going to correlate pretty well with this retest of this 32,700 sort of zone there. So yeah, it's definitely a point to watch. That's another reason why I wanted to touch on that as well. But yeah, in terms of the RSI, we do have this this bearish divergence coming through here. So yeah, that's obviously an indication that we are going to come down lower. We're pretty overbought, right, as well. So that's another indication that we're going to come down lower as well, guys. I know so many people are bullish right now, but for me, no. Short-term bearish, long-term bearish. But if we can get a nice retest, then yeah, the bulls are going to come out for a little bit longer, I do think. But as I just said there, 13% is a significant amount to pump without any sort of real retracement, just consolidation, still in an uptrend as well, guys. So yeah, be aware, it could get pretty bloody this weekend. I'm just gonna have some H2O and then we're gonna carry on. Oh, good stuff. I've got a water bottle today, not a glass. So yeah, anyway, on the midterm, let's jump to the midterm here for Bitcoin. As you can see, we're currently sat down on a bench at the 200 EMA, which is not surprising. Obviously, we pumped a significant amount last night. Well, last night in England, right? So yeah, I'm not really sure. What the time frame was in your country of origin. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the chat. That'd be cool. International out here, that's cool. Shout out to Joseph as well, coming on the stream on this fine Saturday morning. 6 likes as well, guys. Only 6 likes and 26 people watching. That's fascinating. Fascinating stuff. If we can get us to 10 likes, that would be God mode for me. That would be really, really good indeed. So yeah, 10 like target on the table. That would be absolutely amazing for this fine Saturday morning. We out here says good morning. Very cool. I think it's a bull trap. We're going to 28k. Gamer God, I would not be surprised. If we're looking at previous history, right, on the daily chart, look at this. It's literally looking like history is going to repeat itself, right? And if it does happen, we're going to absolutely bang it right the way back down. And at the end of the day, guys, look, it's a dirty downtrend. We're still in a filthy downtrend. It's literally trending down since we crashed before. So yeah, I've got no hope. We're not invalidating any lower highs coming through here. There's no real actual progression. It's still a downtrend. So everyone flipping bullish now, it's not the wisest decision in the world, in my opinion, right? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. A big believer in that, but you know, just be careful out here. Tom, good morning. Chester, morning all. Nice to see you back on the stream there, Tom. We out here is from New York City, baby. Cool stuff, man. I went there when I was a bit younger. Very, very cool city. Very busy, man. Very, very busy place. Cool, though. Lovely shopping stuff coming through from New York. But yeah, interesting stuff coming through here for Bitcoin on the 4-hourly. We are currently diverging in terms of this uptrend coming through here. We're converging. We were diverging coming through here, near enough having that bearish crossover, but no, we actually banged it up from there, right? Interesting. Very fascinating, actually, because that was a perfect point to actually get rejected from. But as you can see, we have literally bounced off the 55, the 21, and the outskirts of the price action channel. We bounced off that, found the 10 simple, found this level of support of 32,498, and then absolutely banged it from there. But as I said yesterday, it's a pretty undecided place right now for Bitcoin. It's, as I said, we pumped like 13%. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the weekend plans out. And that's why I can't really stress enough, guys. Just be sensible, be careful, be calm, be collected, because it could really get bloody very, very quickly indeed. Simple Technology, nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. What's up, brother? Cool stuff. Donna, Wales, UK, already liked, of course, lol. Think everyone else will too. Cool stuff. Yeah, we smashed 10 likes. You guys are killing it out here. Nikki, I've been accumulating on this ride up on all the altcoins too. Took profits 2 hours ago, just waiting for the dump. Well done, Nikki. Shout out to you. Absolutely amazing stuff. Because we know when Bitcoin pumps like this, we know it's obviously going to have some sort of effect on the altcoins, and we will see when we get to the altcoin request part of the show there, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat there, and I'll get there. And Gamer got out here from India. Amazing stuff. What time is it in India? What time is it in India, bro? Because it's 11:36 in the morning here in England. Be interesting to know the time difference. I could probably just Google it, but it'd be interesting for everyone else to not have to Google it, right? So yeah, anyway, Bitcoin on the midterm. Let's get back to Bitcoin right now. We did the MACD, didn't we? Let's jump to the RSI on the midterm here, and we'll see what's good coming through. So as you can see, we were discussing this yesterday in terms of this downwards sloping resistance line. The OGs on the channel know that this line we've been referencing for quite a while. We've had imminent rejections continuously off this zone. So we need to basically take into account we could have actually seen imminent rejections yesterday. And that's why I said on my stream yesterday, I can see us getting rejected from 33K, because we were flirting with this area. We were flirting with it. If we were going to see rejections, it was going to be very, very, very strong indeed. Now, with that being said, look at where we are now. We're overbought. We're overbought. ADA review. Let me get it on the thing there for you, War Machine. Not a problem, bro. ADA. So just put dad instead of ADA. So yeah, as you can see here, Ashk is 6:06 p.m. Cool stuff. It's 6:38 a.m. here in New York City. Mad, that's crazy. Matic, of course, says Nikki. Let me do a little bit of Matic for you. And Gamer God says it's 4 p.m. there. Cool, nice afternoon stream for you there then, bro. So yeah, as you can see here, for Bitcoin on the RSI on the midterm here, this is interesting, right? Because we are overbought. So that's another sign that we are going to see imminent rejection. Now, if we do see, this is going to be a point to reference, right? Obviously, we're due a dump, right? We're due a dump today. If this is going to be a dirty bull trap coming through here in terms of leaving a lot of these channels, then we basically need to be watching this zone when we dump, right? We need to be watching this this trend line when we dump on the RSI on the midterm, guys, if you do want to copy that for your own research purposes. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty crucial point to watch. If we lose this zone, we can expect the Viva la Resistance to play out very, very strong indeed. And that's basically going to initiate a further dump for us to basically take into account, and hopefully we can trade that down. Very, very good stuff indeed. So yeah, interesting stuff there. What if we close above the 50 MA in the weekly? Let me have a little look at the weekly once I've done the daily, sir, and I'll get to that for you, bro. Not a problem at all. But obviously, if we do close above the 50, I've got the 55 because I feel like it works a lot better for crypto. But yeah, I'll do the 55 for you, and we'll have a little look at that, bro. You're running out of breath. So yeah, let me jump to the daily. It's a little bit cooler in England today, which is nice. It's nicer. It's not 33 degrees or whatever it was. It's a little bit more chill. Still quite hot though. So yeah, as you can see here on the daily, we've been trending down for quite a while, ever since the first crash. And we did have this bull trap coming through here, but no, we got that imminent rejection. We were waiting for a nice long position, which we're going to be waiting for now. If we can get that, that's going to be juicy stuff indeed. But if not, it's not the end of the world, guys, because it is going to dump significantly from there, and then we could be looking at a breakout from the other zones that I was speaking about, right? We've got a couple of channels hidden inside of this channel. We've got a couple of horizontals hidden as well. So yeah, if we do lose crucial points like 31,570, we could be shorting down from that zone, probably to the lower side of this this channel that we've got coming through down here, right? Obviously, pretty bad drawings. Pretty bad drawings there. It's probably something along the lines of this, right? So yeah, it's definitely something to think about in the future. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Gonna be a big gap on the CME come Monday. Yes, very, very true indeed, Nikki. It is going to be a big gap, which we are going to have to hopefully fill in the future, depending on. Let's just see where we go. From here. But yeah, if we it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. So yeah, if we are going to be looking for a long position coming through here, if we can bounce from this zone. And then that's going to be very nice indeed. In terms of a percent for that position that we could be looking for, guys, obviously nothing I say is financial advice, just my opinions on what I think might happen in the markets. We could be looking at something along the lines of this now. It could be, in terms of a percent, obviously we're going to be taking profit all the way up, guys. We're not going to be, we're not just going to be riding this, we're not just going to be riding this all the way to the top and being greedy at this 15% there. And yeah, hopefully we can get that. That's going to be very, very good indeed. But we are going to be taking profit continuously all the way up. So yeah, that's going to be definitely something to watch out for here on the daily chart for Bitcoin. Now we do have the RSI coming through here. We were referencing this zone as well coming through in terms of this dirty this downward sloping resistance line. We did actually find a lovely level of support coming up from that as well. So yeah, that is that's another reason why we are banging it, right? We do have a pretty horizontal point coming through here on the RSI that we could even see some swift rejection coming through on the daily. And as I was saying there earlier, we're up 13%, guys, so it's likely that we do see swift rejections coming through there. So yeah, definitely a point to watch there for Bitcoin on the daily there, people. Very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, we do have the 55 coming down here. That's going to be sat around this also that lower high point of this previous downtrend coming through here, and that's going to be sat at around this 35,820. But yeah, coming up from here, it's pretty rough, right? Because we've got lower highs here. We've got a lower high set at 34,260, another lower high at 35,300, and then another lower high at 35,900 as well. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how we're gonna see rejections of this zone and whether we can actually clear this to the top side and basically see whether this measure move is gonna play out. It's like Forex. interesting stuff there, bro. I just make money trading USD INR. It's a thick Indian exchange, and USD every moves up. Oh, interesting stuff. Easy money. Well, if you're making easy money, bro, that's why we do this, because we're here to make money. It's as simple as that, guys. As simple as that. You know that. Right, I'm pretty much done with Bitcoin. I'm going to jump to the weekly here and see this 55 that we got coming through. If we can close above the 55, bro, that's going to be looking a lot better for the weekly. But as you can see, we have had that daily close below that. If we can get above that, that's going to be around that. Oh no, we're currently. I thought we were down here for a sec. We are currently above that, which is very good indeed. It's going to be looking a lot more bullish, but still, at the end of the day, guys, we're still looking bearish in terms of this downtrend, even on the weekly. Right, I'd say we're a bit bullish on the monthly because we're seeing this curl over come through in terms of the trend, and we've got this higher low coming through here. So yeah, I would be saying we're a little bit more bullish. Jason says, time to long now. No, Jason, we're going to wait for this retest coming down on this channel. We're going to wait for this retest coming down on this channel. If you are just joining the stream there, we've got a nice retest point coming through here, and there's a lot of things saying that we are going to dump down, like being oversold here. You can't see that being oversold here on the RSI as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stars aligning, and if you are just jumping on the stream, you can rewind it back and see all those points coming through there. I mean, I will be doing we'll be doing a Bitcoin review at the end of the stream here, but for now, that's all gone to pot. But for now, I'm pretty much near enough done with Bitcoin, right? So yeah, we'll get to that at the end of the stream if you do want to hang around for that there. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting point for Bitcoin right now. Even on the monthly here, we are looking a bit bullish. Just because obviously we did see 6 months of it's probably green for you guys, right? 6 months of green candles in a row, and now we've seen near enough 4 months, 3 months of red candles in a row, and we've still got I don't know how many days left, 7 days and 14 hours of this monthly candle yet. So we've got a little bit of a way to go, right? We've got a little bit of a way to go to see where we're actually going to get to, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, it is looking bullish on the monthly, but that's the monthly, guys. We can swing up, down, left, and around. It's looking bearish on the daily for me, but we are as it was Game of God that was saying, if we can close above the 55, the 50 moving average. No, it was Akshay. It was Akshay saying if we can close above the 50 moving average, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit more bullish. But as I was saying earlier, we do have these dirty lower highs to think about. When we start invalidating these lower highs here, then yes, I'm going to be being a lot more bullish, because at the end of the day, guys, if we look at this trend on the daily, right? Let's look at this trend on the daily. It's not been good at all in terms of trying to get invalidations of lower highs here. We've just been trending down and even setting just lower lows in terms of this trend. There's been no sort of reversal for a long time, right? For a long time, for literally like near enough a month, right? It's been dreadful. So yeah, if we are going to see any sort of progression, I would be setting targets at these lower high points. One there, obviously we're going on candle body closes here, guys. If you did want to copy this for research purposes on your own charts there. So yeah, we would be looking at these zones here, and that's obviously these horizontals plotted in here, right? So yeah, these are going to be the checkpoints that we need to get past. If we can clear 35,831, probably move that bit up a bit, yeah. If we can clear that, then that's going to be looking very, very good indeed. Then we can talk about a move probably up to this 200 EMA, around that 38,500. But yeah, as you can see here, I think it was when did I start streaming? It was like 2 months ago. I was saying, look, guys, this is a very, very crucial point. These lower highs, right? These are very very big rejection points. As you can see here, the VWAP resistance from these zones are so strong and so fast that we need to basically take that into account, because if the whales are going to bring the price up to this sort of zone here and then just dump it off an absolute cliff, we could see a massive panic sell-off like we did in these zones here, and then that's when we're going to be catching these wicks at the lower sides again and buying up, and then obviously progressing up to the future. Because now if we look at these on the daily, these candles on the daily, which is quite interesting really, obviously we're dumping significantly. So this wick itself is 21% for Bitcoin, right? And this is a daily, so obviously we dumped this low and then we've recovered 21% in the space of literally, like, I don't know, maybe like 4 hours or something like that. So it just shows this is literally panic selling, and actually we do have a lot of limit orders holding us up below. So it's likely that we do see some sort of retracement coming through here if we do see any sort of panic sell-off, guys. So when we do actually have a massive sell-off, don't panic. Calm, collected. That's how we make the most money. It's as simple as that. Calm and collected. And we just go, right, there's going to be a bottom. We just need to relax and just chill out and just, in a sense, accumulate all the way down, because it's going to come back up. It's as simple as that. It's going to come back up like so. You can see these wicks. It just proves it, right? It does come back up. So it's definitely a point to look out for the future here for Bitcoin. If we do see any sort of massive dumps to the downside, I want to bring up the rounded blue box zone just quickly, because this is a linear regressional growth curve. If you were from the start of Bitcoin to now, and it's actually very, very fascinating, because if you do get candle body closes above these blue box zones, you can actually, in a sense, just long it. It's kind of a blind indicator. You can just long it all the way up, and vice versa, short it all the way down if we are in this in this confirmed bear market just yet, right? It's a pretty strong downtrend, but I think we need to go a little bit lower to confirm the real bear market coming through here, because we can still actually come up a significant amount. Like if we're referencing the last bull market here, let me get to that quickly for you guys. If we're referencing the last bull market here, we're going to be looking at where were we? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're referencing the last bull market here. We actually retraced, I think it was 98% or something before we actually had continued down for that bear market. Yeah, around 94, 98%, something like that. So definitely be prepared, guys. If we do see any sort of retracement coming through here, don't just be flipping insanely bullish, because this is what the whales want. The whales want you to come up here, flip bullish, everyone long from this zone, and then they just wreck you all the way down, right? They have these swings to trap people continuously, and that's why, like what we've seen now in terms of the live price for Bitcoin, we've literally seen a pump of like 13%, I think it was. So don't just be flipping insanely bullish right now, because this is literally the whales doing what the whales do. They want everyone to be longing from this zone, and then they're just going to liquidate everyone. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. sounds quite complicated, but it really is as simple as that. Think like a whale. You ain't never going to fail. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, anyway, that's definitely something to take into consideration there for Bitcoin. But yeah, anyway, back to the blue box zone quickly, because I was talking about this in terms of a level of support, I think like a few days ago on my stream, right? I was talking about this as a level of support, and we did actually find pretty heavy support on it, right? And obviously you can see we've bounced from that zone. And if you were to long, this is kind of a blindly long sort of indicator, and obviously short if we do lose these zones. So candle body close below the zone, you short it, and you'd be taking profit at all of these lines all the way down, right? And that's obviously a pretty big percentage. If we go from that candle body close all the way downwards, we'll be taking profit all the way. So we get a 1.8%, we get a 5%, then we get a 7%, and then we get a 10%, and then we get a 14%, and then bang, 17% all the way down, right? Very, very good stuff indeed. And then vice versa to the upside. If we are going to be longing from this candle body close on this zone, you would have literally made just a juicy 4.91% there. So yeah, I did want to touch on that indicator quickly, because we are finding a lovely level of support. But yeah, in terms of the lines at this point in time that we need to watch out for, if we can get a candle body close above this 33,700, then we could be looking at coming up to this 34,700 zone, which is going to correlate pretty nearly in coming up to this the second lower high that we do need to challenge, and we would have actually smashed through the first lower high at 34,260 there. Interesting stuff there to basically take into consideration. Good morning, Mr. Miles. Nice to see you back on the stream. SkyDMX out here. What you saying, bro? Nice to see you back on the stream as well, bro. Absolutely supporting this channel from day one. Love it. Absolutely love it. Damn South. Hi, Chester. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Restless. Hello, Chester. Hello, man. Nice to see you, bro. Simple Technology. Can you please review? What do you want me to review? Check DM, boy. Is that me? Is that me, bro? I'll check DM in a bit, man. Once I'm done with the stream, of course. Can you please review AMP, Anchor, and Matic? I've got AMP. I've got Anchor. I've already got Matic on the list, bro. So I'll get to that for you, sir. And then There's been too much chatter about BTC lately. I think we've seen the worst already, at least for now. Hey, Mr. Miles, I hope we have, but I do see so many people flipping bullish right now. So many people flipping bullish just because of this pump that we've seen over the last few days, right? I think the whales are just going to wreck everyone. I honestly do. I honestly do think the whales are just lining up to be like, yeah, we haven't liquidated a load of people in a while. Let's just liquidate a load of people and make some paper. So yeah, I do think that's going to happen pretty imminently, and it's going to be a pretty bloody weekend. So yeah, be careful. Trade safe out there, guys. I'm just going to pop to the toilet, and then I'm going to be doing my altcoins of the day from yesterday. Just going to touch on them. Morning, PJ as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Just going to pop to the toilet, guys, and I'll be back very, very shortly indeed. Probably within a few minutes or so. So yeah, check you in a minute, very soon indeed. And yeah, hopefully you're here when I'm back, right? Hey, Jessica, have you done B&B? No, I'll put B&B on my list there for you there, bro. But yeah, I'll be back very shortly, guys. Just going to go for a wee quick. Too much tea this morning, right? Very English. Where's that? Be right back. There we go. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. Apologies for that, just need the toilet quickly, but I'm back. I'm here to stay. Don't sweat it. Thank you all for chilling out while I was going to the loo there. And so yeah, just bringing up the chat. Brilliant stuff. Let me just see who's in the chat. We've got Carl Kang keeping it lit. We've got Nikki keeping it lit as well. So yeah, shout out to you guys as well. 14 likes. You're absolutely killing it, guys. Now, we're on to the part of the show, guys, where I am going to be reviewing my altcoins of the day from yesterday. The three altcoins of the day that I picked from yesterday. That's the wrong chart. It is, if you just bear with me, we've got Stellar. We'll start off with Stellar, and then we were afraid you got lost. Lost around my gigantic house, maybe. No, I'm joking. My house isn't very big. So yeah, I just had to sort my dog out as well. But yeah, don't sweat it. So yeah, in terms of my altcoin of the day from yesterday, right? My altcoin of the day from yesterday is Stellar. Very interesting, right? Very interesting stuff, because I did say there was a potential position that we could have been looking for, potential long position after this massive pump, and obviously we saw this nice retracement. There goes my dog again. Apologies if you can hear that. Very annoying indeed. Now, as you can see here, we were looking for a nice long position coming out of this, finding the support on this 200. Just have to bear with me. I think someone might have walked into my house. Just give me 1 sec, guys. We'll try this again. Goodness me. Going a bit crazy today, so apologies for that. Pretty unprofessional indeed. Just going to have some water running up and down the stairs. Awful stuff. Right. Let's go. Right, let's go. Goodness me. All up in the air today. Bro, tell Solana entry to dip for a long term, bruh. Wait for the dip. Can't hear your doggy. Okay, unmute. Oh, no, right. Yeah, I am unmuted, I think. I hope I'm unmuted. Turn it blue, smash it up. That's what SkyDMX says. Absolutely amazing stuff. Right, now, let's get back into crypto, because I've been running off all over the house, so apologies for that. Let's get back into it right now. We were looking for a nice long position coming out of this zone, and we did actually get a nice little scalp coming out of it. Obviously, we did see this insane progression pump, right? It's insane progression pump coming through, and then we saw a lovely retest of this 200 EMA, and also correlating very well with the 10 simple as well. Now we've seen the progression to the upside. I could hear the dog anyways. Interesting. It's not so much you guys can hear it. It's more like it sounds like he's in distress when someone's at the door, because he's just going absolutely mental. So yeah. Anyway, nice little long position coming through here. Nice little take profit coming through as well. Hit that on the previous wick candle. Very good. Just wanted to touch on that briefly. Now if we go to the longer term time frame, I wanted to touch on this also because we were in this falling channel coming through here. Stellar's looking pretty unhealthy since the first crypto crash, right? Stellar is looking pretty unhealthy. Let me get rid of these horizontals, a little bit more visually appealing for you guys, right? So yeah, we've been in this downtrend. Let's get rid of that as well. Been in this downtrend ever since we saw this insane crypto crash coming through here. Obviously, I think this channel works a lot better on the 4 hourly, right? So yeah, we were looking for a measure move out of this zone, like so, and we did actually see that get completed. It was a bit too volatile for me to get involved in, but yeah, that's why I got a little scalping at the top, right? But yeah, as you can see here, nice measure move to the top side, and I just wanted to touch on this just to show how chart patterns actually can play out. Very nice 15% gain there for that measure move completion coming out of that falling channel. Interesting. Someone stop BTC, says GamerCod. Is BTC going mental? Yeah, we're still pumping, right? We're pumping up quite a bit. If we jump down to the smaller term time frames, we're still actually pumping from this previous candle coming down here, and we're just about to close the hourly candle here, guys. It's gonna be interesting. So we hang around here for 15 seconds. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's going to happen. We are above the 10 simple. We do have this bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI on the hourly, so I would expect some sort of reversal coming through. But at this point in time, let's just see. Now we've just started the hourly candle. Any sign of progression here? We've got a nice horizontal plotted in there for us at 33,884. So it's interesting to see whether we are going to clear that. We tested it previously in the last hour. Neelesh, Moon Boys. Neelesh, nice to see you on the stream there, man. Nice to see you out here. 16 likes. You guys are absolutely killing it. Turn that thumbs up blue. Does it turn blue if you click it? Interesting. Come on, 34K, says Mr. Miles. 34K would be bringing us pretty much up to this this lower high here. I mean, personally, I would actually like to get to this lower high and actually see a bit more progression for Bitcoin, and then we see the retracement, and then we can be looking at a nice long position, right? That's going to be very good indeed. But we're going to be very scarce at this zone, right? Because it's just perfect, absolutely perfect for the whales to trap. But yeah, I do see us actually coming up to this 34,000 because it's just going to be, it's just the amount of people that are flipping bullish now. We've seen this. If we go a little bit more, if we see a nice volatile candle in the next few hours or so on the hourly, clearing this 200 EMA, bringing us up to this 34K sort of level, it's going to be flipping a lot more bullish indeed. No, sorry, people are going to be flipping a lot more bullish indeed. But yeah, let's do a little thing in the chat there, guys. Let's do a little thing. Are you bullish or are you bearish? Tell me in the chat. Are you bullish or are you bearish? Let's do it on the short term. Let's do it on the short term. Are you bullish or bearish on the short term coming through here? Let's do the hourly. Let's do the short term and the midterm here. So, do you think we're going to come up and challenge this this lower high coming through here? And that's obviously going to be bullish coming through here. And do you think we're going to come down and we're going to see that 33K, 32.7 again coming through there? So yeah, bearish for down, bullish for up. You know how it works out here, guys. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what you guys are saying. Mr. Miles is saying he's a bull. He thinks we're coming up to this lower high and we're going to see some sort of price action coming through here. And to be honest, we do need it, right? We do need to actually come up to this lower high and actually see some sort of attempt to challenge it. That's what we need out here. Full speed ahead, says Mr. Miles. Back to Stella. What was you saying? What was you saying for Stella? I will jump to Stella in a sec there. Actually, I am CEO of the Bear Gang. Cool stuff. Donna's short-term bullish, long-term bearish. Bullish short-term. A lot of people are bullish short-term at this point in time. Interesting stuff. I can see us coming up to this zone and then actually seeing that imminent rejection coming through just from all the chart patterns and all the indicators that we have been referencing here. So yeah, let me jump back to I just want to get the hourly candle open. Let's see what's going on here, and then we can we'll see if I'm still around in an hour in 57 minutes, and then we can maybe have a little look at the 4 hourly open, see what's good going through there. So yeah, jumping back to Stellar for now there, guys. At this point in time, we did see this measure move get completed, right? If we're going to go to the shorter term for any of you guys that are going to be trading this today, right? If you're going to be trading this today, I would say, first things first, just be careful out there because it's going to be a bit of a bloody weekend, right? We can see that forming. Now, if we look at some sort of trend lines coming through here, we're going to go candle body here to candle body here. That could have been a bit neater. Candle body here to candle body here, and that's obviously going to form a lovely level of support if we can get down there. Kind of a bungee jump net coming through there if we do get to that sort of zone. Now, another level of support coming through here, candle body to candle body on the hourly, guys, if you did want to copy this for research purposes. And that's going to bring us to a nice, juicy, filthy Tropicana Capri Sun. Tropicana Capri Sun. What is this? It's a symmetrical triangle. Yeah, symmetrical triangle pattern coming through here. So we can be looking at some sort of break coming through as well there. If we are going to be looking at a break to the upside, we could be looking at something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move. Could be like that, and we could be bringing us all the way up to that 28 cents there. Interesting stuff there. And the reason for this is because if Bitcoin's going to dump, it's obviously going to take Stellar with it, right? It's likely that it's going to take Stellar. It's Stellar's in like one of the top 20 cryptocurrencies there, so it's likely to follow suit for Bitcoin. So yeah, it's definitely a point to watch. I would be referencing Bitcoin's live price action to see where Stellar is going to go there. Now, we do have a volume-weighted ATR band on the hourly coming through here. And the OGs on the channel know that I use this quite a lot for trading. As you can see here, that's obviously this thin line coming through here. You can see it actually acts as a very big level of support and resistance, right? When we do get to those zones, it's very good for plotting the tops. And also, we do have another one to the lower side here and very good for plotting the bottoms as well. Now, if we're trading below it, guys, if we're trading below it, that's here. We always find it again. We always find it again. So we always actually come back to it and test it. We always actually come back to it and test it. And if we break it to the top side here, if we're testing below it, we will then ride along it. We will then ride along it until if we do break it again. Just take into account, guys, if we do break it, we always come back to it. That's a very good point there. So if we do find a bottom, you can be like, oh, the target for a take profit. If we are going to be longing from some sort of zone here, we're going to be looking at take profit at this volume weighted ATR band there, and vice versa to the top side. If we are above it, we trend along it, right? It's as simple as that. I say it's as simple as that. It's not actually that simple. But yeah, let's reference where we are now with the volume weighted ATR band for Stellar. And the reason for this is because we're flirting with the idea of getting over it again, right? We smashed over it, we've come back down, we tested it, we've lost it, right? But we have refound it with the buying pressure of this level of support at this 55 moving average, a horizontal at 25 cents, and also the progression to the upside, smashing through everything. Very good stuff indeed. Now, currently, we are below it. We're currently below it, so I would expect us to come down a bit. I would expect us to come down a bit and probably come down and test maybe the 55 moving averages as we're coming up there. And then we could be looking at some sort of bounce coming from there. Going to be very interesting to see indeed for Stellar. A couple of points to watch for there today. But yeah, if you did want to reference the volume weighted ATR band, currently it's at the $26 at 509 there. So yeah, I would be looking at some sort of resistance coming through there if we are going to come up and test it. And also that is going to correlate pretty well with the 10 simple and the 10 SMA coming down as well there. Interesting stuff there. But yeah, if we are looking for a break to the top side, if we do see Bitcoin trend up like crazy, it's obviously going to help Stellar out as well, right? It's obviously going to help Stellar. And in terms of a percent to the upside here, we could be looking at a very nice, juicy, filthy Tropicana, 7% coming through there. Just going to have some water, and then I'm going to carry on. Bro, remember me? Says Kai Vorok. Maybe, man. Maybe. Not really, bro. Sorry, bro. I do have a lot of people coming in and out the stream, right? Sometimes like 200 a day. So yeah, it's quite hard to remember people. But yeah, if you're, I do remember people if they're constantly coming in every single day, like LR. Nice to see you back on the stream there. Did see that. Didn't miss the message. Damn, I missed 40 minutes. Interesting. Hello, people. Says Phoenix there. How much dollar do you have? I got the paper. I got that paper. Not a lot of dollar, bro. Can't disclose my amount of crypto because then I'm going to be prone to hackers, right? We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. You should never really tell anyone how much crypto you have, especially on these chats, right? Because you're just gonna get spammers messaging you like crazy. I do get a lot anyway, a lot of spam emails and stuff. But yeah. That's obviously just what you get with starting a YouTube channel. But yeah, in terms of a move for Stellar to the upside, we could be looking at around a 7% gain there. Obviously, we're not just going to be riding this all the way up. We're going to be staggering take profits as we go. Mainly, the first one is going to be at this horizontal, at this previous high from this uptrend here. And that's going to be at 27 cents there. And the reason for that is it's because we're likely to see Viva La Resistance play off from that zone. We nearly come up and tested it, but we didn't quite even get there, and we saw the resistance play out. So yeah, we're definitely going to see some sort of resistance coming through here. And maybe if you did want to be calm and collected and wait for that retest coming down there, obviously depending on what we're going to do for that price action, and obviously referencing a few other timeframes there. No, you did not miss AXS. I've got that on my list, but first things first, I'm doing my altcoins of the day from yesterday, and then I'll be getting to them. Now, my altcoin of the day from yesterday, another one that I did want to speak about, actually. This is very interesting stuff, because last time we spoke, we were here, we were in a rising wedge pattern. I said, look guys, we could actually be losing this zone. If we lose this rising wedge pattern, we could be shorting this in terms of a very juicy Tropicana Capri Sun short position coming down. Nice 3% made there. Very good indeed. And that was obviously this measure move coming down like so, for the newer traders out there who don't really know how to do measure moves. Now, some of you guys are probably thinking, why are you not doing a measure move from the biggest trend, right? The reasoning for this is because that's too goddamn greedy, right? It's too goddamn greedy, and I just prefer a lot less risk, and I made more money doing the small measure moves like that, and just taking like a nice juicy bit of profit, that 3% that we were just talking about, rather than holding on and waiting for this 5% there. It's obviously a lot bigger with a lot of other chart patterns as well. But yeah, as you can see, we didn't get there. Simple as that, right? Didn't get there, and there's not that many horizontals all the way down as well. So yeah, you would have actually got rejected coming through there, and you would have seen progression to the upside. Now, I did want to see this. I did want to explain this coming through here on the longer term time frames, because I was talking about this pretty crucially. Obviously, we've got this falling wedge pattern in terms of this downtrend coming through. Very healthy levels of support to the lower side. We bounce very crucially off the volume weighted ATR band, and we know the volume weighted ATR band, guys, it's pretty good at a very bounce point. Oh, we're on 21 likes. You guys are absolutely killing it out here. And we did hit my subscriber target yesterday. 900 subscribers, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Absolutely amazing stuff. Do really appreciate you lot out here. And you probably notice I'm not here shilling you links. I'm not here shilling you coins. I'm not about that. I make my money through trading. I'm here to educate. I'm here to have fun. It's as simple as that. I'm not like shilling you a Femex link every 10 minutes. Like, no. We're here to stream. We're here to have fun. We're here to look at the charts. As simple as that. So yeah, I guess that's a good thing, right? But yeah, so we actually broke out of this falling wedge pattern, which I was speaking about just then, and we were looking for a massive gain, right? We were looking for a massive gain, which we're still pretty much a part of, right? We're still pretty much a part of. We're going for that at 15% gain if we can get there, but obviously we are going to be taking and staggering our take profits all the way along this zone here. We've got a take profit there, take profit here, another take profit at this horizontal here, and this is kind of one of the key things that I've learned with trading, right? In my whole trading experience, right? One of the really good takeaways is Chinese takeaway. It's amazing. You've got to have those sweet and sour chicken balls now. One of the really good takeaways from trading is to stagger your take profits. If you stagger your take profits, you're continuously taking profit, and then you're going to be moving your stop loss, which would probably be below all these major moving averages here on the hourly here. We'll have a look on the 4 hourly so we can get a bit of a better gauge there. So yeah, all these below all these major moving averages as well. Stop loss would have been somewhere around that sort of zone, and then you can basically be taking profit all the way up. And then once you've taken even the slightest bit of profit, you move your stop loss back to your entry point. Move it back to your entry point. Hey Che, any Greg's for lunch? Man, I'd love a Greg's. That'd be absolutely amazing. Little steak baked sausage roll coming through. Gotta love a Greg's, man. So yeah, as you can see here, if we were going to be looking at staggering take profit, this is what I was just on about, staggering your take profit, moving your stop loss to entry, it basically means you're going to have a successful trade nonetheless, even if you do come down and get stopped out at entry, because you've already taken a nice lump of profit all the way up there. Let me just do some shout-outs in the chat there, because we've got a couple of OGs coming through there. We got a Grey Face Fang. Hey, dude. Hey, man. I see you on the stream. How much did you put when you first dived into trading crypto? I actually put in $500. $500. Natalie Kellen. Greg's? Yeah, if you're going to get a Greg's, I'd like a steak bake. That would be absolutely amazing. Steak bake would be good. Let me have a little look. We got YY. Hey, oh, Chester, my man. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Kirok, remember yesterday, C98. Feel like Chinese now. C98, $1 million. Nah, bro, I don't remember yesterday. Sorry, bro. Crowbar says, "Hey Chester, cool that you're streaming on a Saturday. Cool that you're streaming on a Saturday. Take my like. 25 likes, guys. You guys are killing out here." LR says, "Macy's, or are you trying to say Mackey's? Can't be doing Mackey's, it's too unhealthy for me." But yeah, back to crypto for now, guys. VeChain, this is what we were looking at. We were looking at staggering our take profits continuously, just because it's the healthiest way to trade. We're going to be taking profit. And the one thing in trading, you want to be banking those successful trades. Granted, if you do get stopped out, the trade is over, annoyingly. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a successful trade nonetheless. So yes, we are going to be going for this run all the way up. Still taking a load of profit all the way up, as I was just saying there. And we are currently sat on the volume weighted ATR band, so I would be very surprised if we were to clear this horizontal at this 7 cents and 26 there. If we can get over that, then we could be looking at progression in terms of completion of this measure move. But as I was saying there, guys, it's going to be pretty hard now that we're over the volume weighted ATR band. As you can see, Viva La Resistance playing through from this zone continuously. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plans out for VeChain there. And yes, let me move on with my next altcoin of the day, which I chose yesterday, and that was Waves, right? Let me get Polkadot on the Beef Wellington, bro. God, I love a Beef Wellington, bro. They are the dogs. They are. Beef Wellington, bro. I actually tried to make one once. It was a disaster. I bought the wrong beef. It was awful. But yeah, Waves is interesting, right? Waves is very interesting. I wanted to touch on this yesterday. Cosmos, please. Bit of Atom coming through there. Yeah, I will do that for you there, bro. I think it's Atom, right? I think it's Atom. Check Polkadot, Atom, yep. Let me just run through the list of what I've got so far for you guys, so you know what to expect for the next sort of 40 minutes sort of time frame, right? So yeah, we've got next on the list we've got Waves, which we're going to do now, and then we're going to be going to the favorable AXS, because I know that's been absolutely banging it to the moon with the new crypto game that they've been doing, right? I haven't really looked into it. I actually went on the website once and I was like, oh, okay, this looks interesting, but I couldn't actually work out how to actually get onto it. So yeah, it's probably need some research, but yeah, apparently you can make some pretty good cash with that. So yeah, if you guys are looking for those $20, $10 sort of figures, you could be playing that game and making money from it, right? That's the thing with crypto gains as well. They could actually be quite progressive in terms of making money in the future, right? Because obviously it's an incentivized game, right? A proper meal, AJ, Wacky Beef Wellington, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, if we are looking at the request list coming through, we've got AXS, we've got ADA, we've got Matic, we've got AMP, we've got Anchor, we've got BNB, we've got DOT, and we've got Atom as well. So yeah, good stuff coming through. That's what you can expect in the next sort of 40 minutes in terms of the requests. And then once we're done with that, we're going to be doing a nice juicy BTC review. So yeah, I'm going to write BTC review down because that gives BTC enough time to actually make a move, right? Just going to have some more water, and then we will carry on with the stream there. Very good stuff indeed. Right, Waves. We were talking about Waves yesterday because obviously we did have this falling channel coming through. Interesting stuff indeed, this falling channel coming through here. And then obviously from there we were looking at a very nice breakout potentially up to this volume weighted ATR band, correlating very, very well indeed. And yes, we did see that breakout. We did see that measure move get completed like so. Actually, we probably do a bit more like that, right? A bit more measure move completed up to that sort of zone. In terms of a percent that we were looking for that, we got the healthy retest on the hourly. So yeah, very nice position coming through there. Now, in terms of a percent for that trade, for anyone who actually got involved with that, well done, good stuff. We're looking at around a 3.42% there. Going to get rid of that so it's more visually appealing. 3.42% in terms of a measure move out of this parallel channel coming through there. So yeah, well done, guys, for getting involved with that. If you did, good stuff indeed. It's still it's 3.5%. That's good. That's very, very good indeed. People are like, oh, it's only 3%. No. That's very, very good indeed. Now, in terms of live price indeed, I think hedge funds aim to make like 4% a year or something stupid, like really small amount. If we're making like 3% in a day, that is insane. Times 3% on a figure of equity every single day for a year, you're gonna have paper. It's as simple as that. You're gonna have paper. But yeah, anyway, onto waves at this point in time from this progression we move to the upside. You can see even on the hourly here, guys. It's very, very just to see you donkey in the chat. Beef Wellington's now, I'm imagining you quoting Gordon Ramsay. It's raw! It's raw! Risotto is sloppy! Can you scream at the charts the way he screams at this contestants? You donkey! Actually sounded a bit like him, though. That's jokes. So yeah, as you can see here, progression we move to the upside here. Everest coming through. That's what we're seeing, this retracement coming through here. As you can see, like so, right? This is expected. This is healthy. And we've been seeing that for quite a lot. Currently enjoying the Olympics relay on the women's long jump. Pretty interesting, bro. You need to have a look. Oh, I've been meaning to actually tune into the Olympics. Like, when I was a bit younger and stuff, I didn't really care about it. But I'm definitely getting into that sort of stuff now. And actually, I find it quite entertaining looking at what a human can do in terms of setting world records and stuff. So yeah, I definitely do want to tune into the Olympics. I think it started yesterday or today. Let me know YY. I'm not too sure there, bro. But yeah, since we've seen YY pumping, not YY, since we've seen waves pumping here, obviously very big progression, very big Mount Everest climbs here. Then we're seeing that consolidation. So I wouldn't be surprised here for waves if we did see some sort of consolidation period along this zone, maybe even coming down to this horizontal to test that zone at $14.57 and then banging it up from there. But yeah, in terms of a healthy uptrend, which we are looking at, it's still healthy, right? It's still a healthy uptrend. We're seeing those retracements. We're seeing that bang it. We're seeing the retracement again. So yeah, as I said, we can't climb Everest without resting at base camp 1. And as I said yesterday, we've climbed Everest. We're resting at base camp 1. We've taken another leg up. We're now at base camp 2. So we need to get some more air, get those air canisters on the back, ready to hopefully go to base camp 3, right? So that's the plan for Everest. But yeah, if we get to Everest top, we're gonna fly down from there, guys. So you definitely take that into account and be safe when trading, right? And so yeah, it's pretty much Crypto Chester, the Gordon Ramsay of crypto trading. Joke stuff, man. Got 27 likes, you guys out here on this fine Saturday morning in England. Let me know where you're watching from, guys, because I know there's 35 people watching at the moment, and it's going to be interesting to see how vast and international the stream is, right? So yeah, that's going to be my question for 5 minutes, right? So yeah, if you can answer that question in the chat, that'd be wicked, because I'd like to see how vast the stream is and where you're all from. It's interesting to me, right? It's very interesting to me. It might not be to you, but it is to me. And I'm from the left of the UK, right? Yeah, the west of the UK, near like Bristol sort of area. So yeah, if you guys know Bristol from that international level. Brought up in Oxford. I'm sure a lot of you know Oxford University. It's quite a famous university. I didn't go there. But yeah, obviously a lot of people know Oxford University. So that's quite a kind of a pinpoint, put a face to a location sort of thing, right? And the accent and all that stuff. Because then I've got a pretty thick English accent coming through there. Some people say I'm Australian, which is fascinating. But yeah, anyway. Back to crypto, AXS. Very interesting stuff happening here with AXS, because we've seen insane growth to the top side here, insane trends to the upside. I'm watching from the Hermit Kingdom. Interesting, bro. Never heard of the Hermit Kingdom, but yeah, cool. So yeah, as you can see here, we were Oklahoma City. Okay, cool stuff, Jason. That's wicked, man. Oklahoma, that's mad. Yeah, I do want to hit up the USA properly. Now I'm over 21. Well, I'm 25, right? So yeah, when I want to hit up the US, now I'm over that age, right? So yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. Definitely. I do want to do the cliche sort of getting an RV and tour around America. I think that'd be really, really cool. But obviously it's pretty cliche. So yeah, let's just think about that, right? We'll just think about that. But yeah, in terms of AXS right now, insane, absolutely insane. we're seeing insane progression to the top side. Shout out to Taryn in the chat there. Amazing stuff seeing you back on the stream. I think that's like your 5th stream in a row. You've been here all week, bro. So yeah, thank you very much for that amazing stuff. But yeah, in terms of AXS right now, we're seeing insane uptrends. This is a healthy uptrend. I was stressing this throughout, I think it was last week I was stressing this. Yeah, throughout last week I was stressing this. This is nice. This is attractive. This is what we like. I'm from the Dominica, but I'm out in France. Cool. Dominica, but I'm out in France. Cool stuff, Skydomex. Out in France, bro. Yeah, France is nice. I went to Paris like just before COVID. It was like early COVID days when nothing was really locking down yet. February. So we locked down in the March and all that. But yeah, I went in like February. Very nice place, France. Underrated, I do think. But yeah, anyway, back to crypto. AXS. Nice healthy uptrend. As you can see, we're seeing these moves up, but we're seeing the corrections to the downside. So yeah, it's very, very nice indeed. We've seen a massive correction to the downside here, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. And the reasoning for this is, if we're going to pump from the start of this uptrend all the way up to this zone here, 668%. So well done to the hodlers there that were hodling from this zone down here. Amazing stuff. You've made absolute cake. You've made serious paper. Very good stuff indeed. Very, very cool. And if we are gonna pump 668%, we need to retrace a bit for it to be healthy, right? Which we've done here, which basically means it's another healthy uptrend. It's very good. It's very good stuff indeed. Now, what's happening now? This is not so hot, right? It's not so hot, and the reasoning for this is, as you can see, these are 12-hourly candles, guys. We've had literally, it's going to be near enough 7 12-hourly candles in a row, which is mental. And the reasoning for that is, we need some sort of correction. We need a correction, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did actually see us come down maybe to this $36 sort of zone, maybe even further down to this 27 sort of zone. If we do a percent from the candle body close to that, we're still up. God, we're still up 190%, guys. So even coming down to this horizontal, is that the previous all-time high? Let me zoom out a bit and see what we got. Yeah, it is the previous all-time high, guys. So yeah, we are currently at the all-time high at this point in time for AXS. So it's going to be interesting to see where we are going to come from here. And you know how I feel about all-time highs. We need to retrace from them, right? We can't just bang it up. Don't be FOMOing in here. You're just going to get wrecked. It's as simple as that. And look, this 12-hourly candle, we're actually setting a lower high here. So it is likely that we are going to see some sort of retracement for AXS here. So yeah, don't just be jumping in here thinking, I'm going to miss out. It's going to bang it to the absolute moon. It will retrace. There will be a chance to get in. The most common... Excuse me, the most common pattern for when we pump something like this, when any sort of chart pumps like this, and when we set a new all-time high, we always retrace to the previous all-time high, and then we go again. Whether it's going to take a little bit of time where everyone's chilling out after this pump, yeah, it's usually the most common thing to happen is to come down to this previous all-time high, which is going to be a retracement of 36%, which at the end of the day, it's still pretty healthy indeed, right? I'm not really sure of the supply of this coin and stuff like that, but it's doing pretty well, I must say. It's doing pretty well, but I would see a price prediction coming through of this $27.82. I mean, we could come up a bit more. But we're definitely going to see some retracement coming through imminently, right? And another reason for that, if we jump to the RSI, right? If we jump to the RSI coming through here, that's obviously not the RSI, that's the MACD, but the RSI coming through here, we do have we're at this pretty solid oversold point, right? We're pretty at this pretty solid oversold point, and also we do have a nice trend line coming through the top side here. So yeah, it's likely that we do come up a little bit further, and then we see the rejection coming through because we are pretty overbought here. And you know what happens when we're overbought, guys? People like to sell off, right? And the reasoning for this is, right, if we do look back when people were hodling, because this obviously this uptrend's happened very, very quickly indeed. Literally on June the 25th, we were trading at literally $3.34 a coin. Now we're trading at 43. So if we're going for if you bought a load and you were hodling here, and you've pumped and you've cleared the new all-time high at 1,200%, you're going to be selling, right? You're going to start selling it up. You're going to start cashing that profit in, and that's obviously going to cause some sort of trend to the downside, right? So definitely a point to watch there for AXS. I would just say just don't go FOMO in, guys. You're going to get wrecked. It's as simple as that. The chances of it going up significantly more before coming down and getting wrecked, before you're getting wrecked, it's not worth the risk. It's completely not worth the risk, guys. It's as simple as that. There's plenty of other coins out there to invest in. I know this is going to be the new thing, but we do need to see healthy retracements like we have seen here. And you can see these uptrends are healthy as hell. So it's going to happen again, right? It's going to happen again. So there could be a nice buying opportunity potentially at the previous all-time high at this $27.27. Interesting stuff there. Let me have a look at the little look at the chat there. We've got Andrew's coming there, watching from Bangkok. Cool stuff. My brother's just about to move to Bangkok, and I'm going to be moving to Thailand in probably like 6 or 7 months or something like that. We'll see how we go. Probably more like a year, but we'll see how we go there. Skydemex out from France. Hail the Supreme Leader, you infidels. Interesting. Probably not. Juicy Tropicana profit coming through there from LR. Crowbar from Germany. Andres is Hi Chester. Can you TA FTT FTX token, please? I'll add that to the list, man. But at this point in time, we're coming through in terms of time frames quite a long time, right? I've got quite a lot of requests to get through. I think I'm rambling on quite a bit, but I would definitely. They're not on the short list, bro. They're going to be on the second list. So if I can get to them, I will. But that's going to be after the BTC update. Once we've done ADA, Matic, AMP, Anchor, BNB, DOT, Atom, and then BTC. And then hopefully, if I can, I will get to your FTT and FTX token as well. So yeah. Hi, Chester from Manila here. Can you TA Super? Salome, thanks. TA Super. Okay, maybe that's going to be on the second list as well, bro. Let me see if I can bang through some of these coins, and then we'll go from there. COVID cases in Thailand is over 14,000 cases daily. Yeah, I've heard it's getting pretty bad in Thailand. Aren't you guys on lockdown now? Yeah, I've heard it's getting pretty bad over there. But yeah, so England's basically just gone, yeah, let's open everything. Nightclubs, festivals, full capacity, let's go. And we're at 50,000 cases a day. So I think the UK are just like, yo, let's just do this herd immunity. But in my opinion, where have all these new strains come from? From people trying to do a herd immunity. So yeah, it's a recipe for disaster in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, ADA here on the big term, the longer term time frames. You can see we've got this huge, absolutely huge descending triangle coming through here. So we are going to be looking for a break to the downside. It's going to be bringing a measure move down like this, all the way down to this horizontal at 81 cents coming through there, which is going to be insanely cheap for ADA. And obviously, we're not going to be lumping into a short position coming through there. What up, Lethal Mind? Nice to see you back on the stream there. Aberdeen, Scotland from Sean TV. Cool stuff, bro. I went to Scotland when I was a bit younger for 4 weeks. Very nice place. Seriously underrated. It's a bit cold at the moment. Bit of global warming. It's gonna warm up, and it's gonna be a pretty glorious place indeed. So yeah, that'll be very nice indeed for Scotland in the future. Was that a positive of global warming? Anyway. But yeah, so anyway, this is going to be a short position to the downside. Obviously, we've got lovely amounts of horizontals plotted in here. If we can lose this trap zone here, it's a trap zone for a reason, guys. You can see these wicks to the downside. People would be blindly shorting at these zones. No, that's not wise. You want to be coming down. You want to be leaving this zone, potentially even retesting this zone, and then looking for a short. The trend is your friend. If we're riding it down, it's going to get profit in the end. It's as simple as that, guys. So yeah, at this point in time, we have actually reclaimed this descending triangle coming through there. If we do see any sort of resistance point coming through, I would expect it to be at this $1.25 there. And also we do have this 21 moving average coming through on the daily as well, which is obviously going to act as pretty big resistance coming through there to watch out for. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here for ADA. If we do see Bitcoin start to absolutely bang it, if we do see Bitcoin absolutely banging it, it's likely that ADA could break to the top side here, and that's obviously in terms of a measure move going to be looking something along the lines of this, bringing ADA up to this $1.35 there. It's going to be interesting stuff there. Yeah, big up Scotland out there, says YY basically. Locked up for the minute, mate. More time for crypto. Yeah, I do think we need a massive retracement for crypto, because obviously this bull market that we've been a part of for quite a while, we need a massive retracement in my opinion. And for us, for the real believers in crypto, the OGs out here, we're going to be accumulating. We're going to be accumulating copious amounts of crypto. For when it does actually boom properly, we're going to be literally having underfloor garages with Lambos, McLarens, the lot. Mansions coming through there, guys. 31 likes on a Saturday. You guys out here, you're killing it. So yeah, this is kind of a TA here for ADA on the longer term time frames. If we jump down to the shorter term time frames for you guys that are going to be trading the weekend here, let me jump down because I think we got a bit of a triangle playing out there. A bit of a triangle playing out here. And yes, it's quite interesting to reference for a bit of information. Let me get rid of that for now, because as you can see, we've got an ascending triangle playing out there. And this is why I do chart patterns here, guys, because as you can see, we've got a trap zone coming through. As it's plotted in this zone here, we've got a wick to the downside, nice trap coming through there. So then we plot in a trap zone coming through like so, parallel to the channel, the lower side of the ascending triangle trend line. And now we've come down, we've broke that, we've retested, we've shorted from there, and we've banged it down to the next horizontal, correlating with this wick to the downside from there. So in terms of a percent for that trade, that would have been pretty juicy candle body to horizontal, around a 2% gain from there. Now, from there we have bounced significantly. This chart pattern is now over. I don't know what just popped up on my screen there. a bit mad. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, it popped up pretty big. I don't know. Might be on the other screen, right? So yeah, as you can see here, right now on the hourly, we have seen significant pumps. It's expected. Obviously, Bitcoin has just been banging it, right? Obviously, we've got a couple of trend lines coming through like so. We could be making something like that. Obviously, it is about parallel channel coming through, and we are testing the top side of that parallel channel there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting actually, because if we can break this to the top side, it means that we are going to be setting a measure move, right? We're going to be setting a measure move like so to the top side, bringing us to the top side of this descending triangle on the daily chart there for ETH. It's not for ETH. Sorry, I saw ETH in the chat there. It just threw me off. My subconscious just pulled it out of the chat for ADA there. So yeah, we could be seeing definitely resistance at this zone. But yeah, if we are going to be looking at entering some sort of long position, obviously we're going to be looking for the breakout of this zone here. In terms of this this micro range coming through here, I'm coming out of this parallel channel, clearing this horizontal, clearing quite a few things there. It's not looking too bad. I mean, we're just about to have a bearish crossover coming through on the hourly here for ADA, so it is likely that we are going to see. Apologies if you can hear the cars. My windows are open. It's quite hot. So yeah, so loud. It's almost like revving their engine. Sorry if you can hear that, guys. I'm not sure if you can. So yeah, as you can see, we do have a bearish crossover coming through, which is obviously going to signify a bit of a downtrend here. Now, with that being said, we've got a cycle coming through here on probably the 4 hourly here. As you can see, a bit of a cycle coming through. We've got a bit of spillage coming through. Yeah, you can see pretty dominant support point coming through. So if we are going to see some sort of downtrend play out here, we're likely to see a nice bounce point from this zone in terms of a trend reversal, right? So yeah, definitely a point to watch there. And maybe just consolidating before in this zone before deciding really what to do. Sideways stuff happening. And that's not bad, guys. And the reasoning for this is, as you can see, we have pumped significantly, obviously due to Bitcoin doing its madness. I'm obviously going to bring up ADA with it as well. So yeah, a couple of points to watch here for ADA for the future, for today. If we can break out to the top side, we could be looking at long. But apart from that, I do see a bit of consolidation. Don't really see an insane retrace to the lower side of this parallel channel just yet, just because of what Bitcoin's doing here, and it's obviously banging it up right now. It's obviously banging up, finally supporting the 200 EMA. So yes, quite unlikely that we do see significant dumps to the downside for ADA. That's ADA done. Let me jump to Matic there. We jump to Matic. I'm gonna slow down a bit, guys, because my voice is a bit strenuous, and I've still got some pretty bad throat ulcers. So yeah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna slow down, calm, collected. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Ugh. Matic right now is looking pretty mad. I mean, we all saw when Matic pumped. I always touch on this when I speak about Matic, right? And we all saw with this crypto crash coming through, right? This insane one in May. We saw the retracement. It was one of the biggest retracements that we've seen in crypto in that time frame, right? It was 200, near enough 230%. So after that, there was a lot of confidence in the market, right? There was a lot of confidence in the market. When do we stop calling an altcoin an altcoin? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's an interesting subject there. When it overtakes Bitcoin, maybe. So yeah, as you can see from Matic, we just traded down. We just trended down continuously from there. The only confidence we've really seen is the most recent pump that we've seen, right? Now that brings me down to the smaller term timeframes, right? This most recent pump that we've seen. And may I say, for you Matic hodlers out there, I bet it's nice to see a pump, because it's just been trending down for so long, right? It's been trending down for so long. You must have been getting really, really, really frustrated, right? So yeah, as you can see here, from now, we're in this parallel channel. We're above all major moving average. We're currently testing the 10 simple. We've got a measure move to the top side to this 200 EMA here on the 4 hourly here. And that's going to correlate with the horizontal around a 5% gain there if we can break to the top side yet again, right? At this point in time on the 4 hourly here, you can see we're currently testing the 10 simple. We're currently in a downtrend. So yeah, it's likely that we probably lose this zone and probably bounce off the lower side of this parallel channel, and also this this horizontal. So that's around this 89 cents and 2.7 there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Damn boy races, says Essential. Hey, also don't forget ETH. Those two coins are like mandatory TAs. Yeah, potentially, man, potentially. I got a question for you guys, the viewers out there. 42 people. I want to ask this. I want to ask this. What is your favorite altcoin? What's your favorite altcoin out there? I know mine personally is ADA, because I know ADA are doing a lot of amazing stuff. But obviously I know everyone's opinions are a bit vast, and everyone's done their own research in terms of fundamentals of their own altcoins. I know quite a lot of XRP people that are loving life out there. They're really, really supporting XRP forever. So yeah, what's your favorite altcoin? Put it in the chat, because I'd love to see that. Which is cool stuff. It's nice to see the sentiment of boy races out here. Nice to see the sentiment of all the different altcoins that you all favor out here, because I know it's quite different sometimes. ETH, if it counts as an alt, yeah. You know what? Today we'll count ETH as an alt, right? That's that's definitely something to count, right? Oh yeah, just sorry, Telegram just screaming at me. XRP Army says YY, interesting. Crowbar's ADA. So this is interesting to see it coming through there. Glitch is one to research as well. That's going to be doing some amazing stuff. I think they're based in Hong Kong as well. Very, very new as well. Nat Ang is a fan of Polkadot. That's cool stuff as well. I think that's on my shopping list, which is in my Telegram group if you guys did want to see that. We've got a nice group coming through there. Nice 120 members in the community. Very cool stuff. But yeah, so in terms of Matic right now, this would be the point to watch here. This 10 simple coming through there. It's very interesting indeed. Joe Hart's on Sol. Solana baby. Sol looks pretty good in terms of the technology that they're doing. I would have high hopes for Sol, and I made a pretty penny this week on Sol. I do believe. So yeah, Sol is good one to hollow. Good one to hollow. That's CC Shop from the Telegram group. Getting hollow chain in my head. We've got Jup from Steven. Dodo bro from YY, amazing stuff. So these are your favorite altcoins, Steven. So this is your favorite. I actually haven't heard of that altcoin, so I'm probably going to write that down and do a little bit of research on that, because if it's your favorite one, then I want to do some research on it too, bro. Jup. I rock BNB and Sol under the main two, then trickle down for a dozen others. Yeah, I'm the same, man. I've got quite a few altcoins that I favor, and I will be accumulating continuously in this run down, because I do believe we are going to see some insane gains for the future, right? But obviously, if you are hodling, guys, in a market like this right now, don't just be buying into it and expecting it to pump. It's probably going to trend down for a significant amount of time. Last time we saw something like this coming through, we saw a retracement in the alts of around 80%. So yeah, I wouldn't expect insane gains. I'm not saying we can't see a reversal here, but at this point in time, this is obviously for Bitcoin, and it leads the army in a sense, right? So yeah, we've obviously got these high lows to think about. And we're not challenging any of them at this point in time. So yeah, it's still looking bearish in my opinion, and that's obviously an effect of altcoins as well there. I have high hopes for Ravencoin too, but there's years and years away. Yeah, this is the problem with crypto. I think we're still quite a little bit far away from all the good stuff to come through there, all the gains in a sense, right? Yeah, still a little bit far away. But yeah, we will get there. Thoughts on Phantom, anyone? I don't really know that much about Phantom, but yeah, if you guys do have anything to say about Phantom in the chat, that would be cool. It'd be cool stuff. But yeah, let me jump to the next altcoin. That's AMP. I think I need to start banging these out. I don't want to be streaming too long, just because I've got a bad throat. And it's a Saturday, and I've got things to do. AMP, yeah. Got launched on Coinbase a while ago, didn't it? Quite new coin, I think AMP is. No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of something else. Yep, I'm thinking of something else. Or I'm on the wrong... AMP, no, I'm pretty sure it was a new coin. Maybe on the wrong chart. Bear with me, people. Yeah, this is the chart I was thinking about. Yeah, it's obviously got launched on Coinbase. Coming through here on the daily chart, got launched on the 10th of June, so quite new coming through here, and we've just been basically in a sense trending down from here. It's been pretty rough. Obviously, we did see that insane pump to the upside, but we lost lower lows here. We're setting lower lows here. We've seen a bit of a retracement, but unless we're going to be invalidating and getting over this horizontal point around this sort of zone here, around this 5 cents and 75, I can see us getting resistance from that zone, coming down to that 10 simple. And then if you were going to be looking for an absolute low point that you did want to hold, you want to bounce between, the healthiest scenario for AMP right now is to be bouncing between these ranges, right? But the technology with AMP, I did a bit of research because I was curious on this coin in general. It's basically a protocol to speed up blockchain transactions, and with Hypernet and Hyperlink and all that good stuff coming out for Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that, Ethereum 2.0 coming through. So the technology is gonna be a little bit invalid if they do actually solve the problem on the main blockchains. So yeah, AMP, it's 50-50 whether it's going to be doing well in the future, right? I think they really need to do some sort of rethink on their business plan and their technology. They need to be offering something else rather than just speeding up blockchain transactions there. So I wouldn't be holding my holding the eggs for AMP, right? Interesting. Let me have a little look at the chat there. Heard only good things about Phantom so far, says Donna. Interesting. Joe McDonald says, would appreciate your view on Ethereum to BTC, please. Yeah, I might get to that when I do my BTC update in a minute. well, not in a minute, probably like 10, 20 minutes, but I've got a couple of altcoins to get through first. But yeah, I have been thinking about touching on those charts, Ethereum to BTC, and then like a lot of other altcoins compared, because at this point in time, I literally just do it to the stable coins, because I know my audience, a lot of them are like, in a sense, new traders, so it's easier for me to do a TA to them rather than for them to understand it to a stable coin rather than doing it to Ethereum, because they might not know that much about that. So at this point in time, I'm really just trying to make it as easy as possible for the new guys out there. But yeah, I might touch on that in the next stream or something like that. It does sound good. Jeff says, Chester, could you look at Ave? Ave is going to be on my next list, bro. I mean, I've got quite a lot of requests coming through here. I've got Anchor next. I've got BNB, Dot, Atom, and then BTC. And then we're going to see what the time is, because I've been streaming for 1 hour and 17 minutes here, guys. And we're at 37 likes there. I tell you what, if we can get to 50 likes, I will do the next half of the list, and that is FTT, FTX, Super, and Ave. So yeah, that's what I'll say. Coming through that, and what would you do? What would you do if you bought ICP during the ICO pump? And you can cry, bro. No, I'll do a little TA on ICP, because there's some information that I could relay to that as well. If we can get to that 50 likes, then yeah, I will be doing that, guys. But at this point in time, we're at 37, so we got a little way to go. You've got a couple of altcoins to get there, but I'm pretty tired, right? Pretty tired, and I've got stuff to do on this quite a cloudy day on Saturday here for England compared to what we've had. Now, anchor. The ship has let the anchor go, and it's not pulled it back in. As you can see, the downtrend is strong. The lower lows are there, being continuously set. Granted, yes, we've seen a bit of a trend reversal coming through here, but no, we're seeing a high low actually be set. But until we're seeing some invalidation of these lower highs coming through here, next one's at 7 cents and 40. Then the next one there is at 77.77. Cool stuff. So yeah, that's if we are going to be flipping any bullish, seeing any more bullish momentum at that point in time, then I would be looking at invalidating these lower highs coming through there. Firstly, that would be the first target, and at this point in time, it does look pretty rough. It looks pretty bearish indeed, and I wouldn't be expecting great things right now. Obviously, I don't know the fundamentals of this coin. I don't know what's good. And you are obviously seeing also a death cross coming through here on the daily. Yes, it's looking pretty rough, right? Looking pretty rough. You're below the volume weighted ATR band, so that's nice, because you could actually come back up a little bit to actually tap that. That's going to be around that 6 cents and 49 there. And then you're obviously going to see progression to the downside from there. I mean, you didn't set a lower low in terms of a wick, but you did come down to near enough that candle body close in terms of the horizontal level of support. So yeah, still looking pretty bad. Still looking pretty bad indeed. God, my throat is getting worse and worse by the minute. Essential says, hey, critical info right there. Yeah, thanks, man. That's why I did a bit of research on it. That's probably AMP you're referencing there. But yeah, anchor, pretty rough, pretty bad. Gonna leave it there. If you do lose this 5 cents and 46 there, then it's looking even worse, and I would expect to come down even lower to this wick here around this 4 cents and 76 there. So yeah, interesting point to watch there would be for anchor, to see if we do get the resistance, the Viva resistance coming through this volume weighted ATR band. And obviously we are new in the game at that point. And obviously that is the daily chart. In terms of what's been happening recently, we have seen uptrends forming here. We've seen uptrends forming. We've got a bit of a parallel channel, I would say, coming through. As you can see here, parallel channel, which we are riding. We're riding that wave up. I mean, I would expect some resistance to come down, as I was saying there, on the daily chart, which is going to obviously be more valid for that volume weighted ATR band. So if we bring that up quickly, that's going to be sat at around that 6466. So if we jump back to I think it's the 4-hourly chart that we're just on, 6466, 6466. That's going to bring us up to around this sort of zone, this previous lower high here. So yeah, if we do actually get that breakout from this zone, we could be looking at a little move, and that is going to be basically signified as a trap coming out of this channel, right? And then we're going to see the progression to the downside from there. So yeah, a couple of points to watch there, would be the top side of this channel, to see if we can break that as 6 cents and 3.4. Now, if we do lose that zone, the lower side in terms of a safety net, which we can see the support being played out from continuously, is going to be around that 6 cents. Pretty much, we'll say bang on 6 cents just for simplicity's sake, right? Now we're going to jump to BNB. I don't know what, the music's going on in my ears. You have to bear with me. I'm just going to have to change that. Put like chill house music and it's just like paradise, oh paradise, with like no beat. So weird. So yeah, anyway, 38 likes. You're a long way from 50 likes, guys. So I'm probably not going to do the next part of that list. But I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. So yeah, if you do want to smash the subscribe button, see more of my face, see more of my voice, then yeah, that's obviously how you do that, right? So yeah, good stuff coming through there. I'm really, really bad at advertising the sub button. If you like the stream, if you like the content, subscribe to it. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you want to learn and you want to get the education, jump in the Telegram group as well, because we are constantly educating with TA and stuff. It is a safe space for new traders as well. Good stuff if you are new to crypto and you are getting into just dissecting charts. I know it might look a little bit confusing here, but we break all these things down in the Telegram continuously. So yeah, Cardano is booming. ADA, is ADA booming right now? Let me have a little cheeky look. Nope. Not really. I mean, we did have a wick to the downside, right? Which obviously, this is quite bullish coming through here. That obviously, that buy up, which is interesting coming through. So yeah, it has actually boomed a little bit. Obviously, I'm on the 4 hourly here. So yeah, we've seen a bit of an uptrend coming through there. Nice support on the 21. But yeah, what we're at BNB, weren't we? Sorry for you BNB guys out there, guys and girls and preferred pronouns. So as you can see, we let me jump to the 4 hourly, get a bit of a better gauge. I prefer trading. It's not booming. I see more of your voice. You see more of my voice. Yeah, I probably said that wrong, right? So yeah, as you can see here, we did have a symmetrical triangle playing out there. Not symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle. But now we've got an uptrend. Now we've got this coming through here. So yeah, I would be inclined to say that. In terms of a completion of the measure move to the downside from this falling channel, we did have this coming through. It's probably quite hard for you guys to see that. Yeah, so we've got a parallel channel to the downside here. Lovely levels of support coming through to the top side here. As you can see, we are testing that zone currently at this point, at this 304 for BNB. I am bullish on BNB in terms of the long run here, because they've got some amazing stuff coming through in terms of the blockchain, in terms of the Binance Smart Chain as well. So I do think we are going to see insane progression to the top side, probably something along the lines of what Ethereum's done. In terms of, because you've seen, I'm sure you guys have bought some altcoins and stuff using the Binance Smart Chain on like PancakeSwap and stuff like that, and the fees are like next to nothing, whereas Ethereum it's like huge, right? So yeah, this is obviously gonna start its race pretty soon into the high amounts in terms of crypto, right? I think it's like might be in like top 5 or something at this point in time. So yeah, I do think it's going to give Ethereum a run for its money in the long run. In terms of speed of transactions and fees and stuff. But yeah, the all-time high for this was around that 684, and we're currently trading at this 301. So yeah, it's going to be 100% gain, just over 100% gain for that if we do see progression coming up to that previous all-time high. Now, what is happening right now? We've got, obviously, we have found this parallel channel again. If we are going to break from that, we could be looking at a momentous move to the upside in terms of a measure move. It's going to be something along the lines of this, right? Something along the lines of this, and then from there we've got this, obviously, this upward sloping resistance line at this point. We found a lovely level of support on it previously, so if we do find the support on that, it's going to be confirmation of this measure move coming into fruition, right? Which is going to be very, very good indeed in terms of a gain. We're going to be breaking a lot of chart patterns if we can get there, and that's going to be a very juicy weekend trade of around 6, near enough 7, near enough 8% there if we can get a very good sniper entry coming over this zone here. I would be taking profit, like some profit at least at this 200 EMA, just because we know the Viva la resistance that plays off from this zone. We know how how much resistance we can get off this 200 EMA. But yeah, if we are going to go for that long measure move, it is going to be around that 7% gain there. Very juicy stuff to watch out for there for BNB for the day. I do think, because we are on the 4 hourly here, so yeah, it could be happening over the weekend or so. So yeah, definitely want to watch there for BNB. I mean, if we do see the resistance play out here, because obviously this is a very strong upward sloping resistance line there. If we do see the resistance play out, we're only going to come down and test this trend line that we've just currently formed in terms of this uptrend, in terms of this support line, and that's going to be sat probably coming into fruition with this horizontal, probably sat around this 294, probably 291 at the lowest, right? I don't really see us coming down a significant amount from there, and if we do, we've got this the lower side of this parallel channel to think about as well, right? In terms of a level of support, and that's going to be 277. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff to see if we do come down, but yeah, we're going to be looking at coming up and getting that long position coming through there for BNB, right? Little TA on BNB for you there, guys. Oh, just gonna have some more water and then continue. Jeff says, "You do a great job here." Thanks, man. Do appreciate that. Do appreciate the compliment. I've only been doing it like 2 months, so I'm trying to like continuously improve for you guys. But yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for the continued support. It's just been absolutely amazing, my journey. Literally, I've been doing it 2 months. Replaced my job with trading, and then been trading for a long time. And I was like, you know what, I do like trading every day. Why don't I just like teach people as well? And that's why I've done this. That's why I do this. I'm not shilling you affiliate links every 10 minutes, right? I'm not about that. I'm about education, helping new traders coming in and replacing the 9 to 5. Because in my opinion, if you hate Monday, and you're going to work on a Monday, then if you hate Monday and you're going to work on the Monday, you're basically working like. You're working, where are we? We're working, sorry, I like to talk and do something at the same time. You're working 5 days of your week and you're hating it. So that, in a sense, is like 70% of your life. You're basically hating on 70% of your life. So if you can replace your job with trading, then yeah. Because trading, it looks quite time consuming, right? But I could do probably 3 hours of TA in the morning and then obviously have my positions executed, and then basically have the rest of the day off if I really wanted to and do something else. So yeah, it's good stuff. You can basically manage your own time. But for me personally, I actually do love trading, and that's why I'm filling up my time as well with streaming, because I just love helping people, and also I love all that stuff, and also I really enjoy trading all day every day. So yeah, that's why I do it. I mean, I could be running off and doing loads of other stuff. I do try and hit the gym as well, just to stay healthy. Because looking at screens all day, like all the screens, it can be quite straining actually, and it's nice to go to the spa and basically relax. So if you did want to change your lifestyle, that's basically what I'm trying to achieve for people here. And it sounds a bit cliche, but I'm not there like you're gonna get rich quick. I'm saying like you need to study your ass off like I did, and then you'll basically pick up trading and you'll be able to make money fairly simply, right? Just with TA, right? So yeah, and yeah, the beautiful thing about TA, right, say if crypto absolutely just dumps it down 95%, and the technology is basically invalid for a long time, we can still trade Forex, we can still trade commodities, we can still do TA on a chart, so we can still trade basically anything, right? So that's why TA is such a valuable skill to have in your life, because at the end of the day, there's always going to be charts. And I was doing TA on an England COVID chart the other day. I was like, oh, that's the COVID chart for England. Let me do a little TA on that. What's the new all-time high? What's the trend? Like, you can do a TA on any chart, any statistic. So yeah, it's a very, very good skill to have in life for the future, right? That's why I took it under my wing when I was a plasterer. When I was plastering new build houses. That was my journey, and I was plastering new build houses, and yeah, that was my journey. I spent like 6 hours in the evening studying trading continuously, and then when I finally got to a point where I was making enough money trading, I then was like, you know what? I was on £45,000, not dollars, pounds a year plastering, and I was like, yep, I'm done. Walked away. Simple as that. Quit my 9 to 5 because simply I wasn't happy. It's exactly as that, right? So yeah, on the hourly chart for DOT there, we've got a measurement to the top side here from this rising wedge pattern. It's going to be around a 9% gain if we can get a nice breakout there. But guys, you know what I was saying about this volume weighted ATR band coming down here. As you can see, it's going to be pretty hard to get enough momentum to come over that. So I would be waiting for that to curl over. If we look at the 4 hourly here, we've got same sort of scenario. I mean, we're above all major moving averages. We're in a nice uptrend. It's looking good. We've got horizontal coming through here at $14 there, so I would expect some resistance, maybe coming up, breaking out this zone, and then coming back for that retest. And that's when we're going to be looking for that entry there. But yeah, as I was saying, this volume weighted ATR band does need to see some sort of progression to the upside there. That's what we're going to be looking for there. Mr. Miles says, LR says, I'm in a long position now. Cool, bro. I wish you luck with that. I will be in a long position when BTC comes back down and comes for a nice healthy retest, and then we could be looking at a nice long position from there. It helps when you and your bro don't stream at the same time. yeah, it does help, right? But it's nice when he hosts me, right? Because I get an influx of viewers, which is cool. Grant you a wish says XRP. I might touch on XRP if I can. We're on 39 likes, so I don't think we're going to get to that 50 likes by the time I get to the end of the list, because I've only got two altcoins left, so I probably won't be doing XRP today, bro. But I could do a little TA for you in the Telegram, something like that, right? Just remind me in the Telegram, and I'll do that for you. Obviously, it won't be verbal, but yeah. Resta says, thank you for BNB, not a problem, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning here Saturday afternoon now in England, nearly 1 o'clock. Mr. Miles says, any plans to offer paid courses? Yes, I do want to do paid courses, but at this point in time, I just want to master streaming and build a community of and helping people for free, right? Because I make my money from trading. It won't so much be the course that I will be selling in terms of the business side of Crypto Chest. It's going to be all the indicators and stuff like that, because I use many different indicators that aren't available for free. So yeah, that's and a lot of profitable strategies as well that are just insanely, like we got we got one indicator that made 500k off $1,000 in a year. So you can imagine those percentages coming through there. So you can imagine the worth of that indicator in its sense, right? So yeah, that's going to be the sort of side of the business side of it, and then obviously the educational side is just going to come basically free with that. So yeah, still making the academy and stuff like that, but yeah, it's a work in progress. It takes a very, very long time actually, as well as trading all day every day. As well as trading all day every day, it does take up a lot of time, and streaming as well. So yeah, I'll get there. It's a work in progress. It's my job. And I love my job. So simple as that. That's why I do it. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, dot at this point in time, measure move to the top side. We could be looking at something like that. I think I just did dot actually. Yeah, that's obviously the short term for dot. If we do see rejections coming through here, we've got horizontals planning out. If we reject off this volume weighted ATR band, we've got horizontal at $13.44 and also $13.22 there. So if we do get a rejection from that zone as well, we've got a nice safety net of the 55 coming up, the 200s coming up as well, and also the lower side of this falling wedge pattern, which as you can see, continuous levels of support getting formed along this zone there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting points to watch there for dot. Very, very interesting indeed, right? So yeah, we are looking for some sort of bearish crossover coming through from the MACD here. So that obviously indicates that we are going to see some sort of rejection coming through here. So yeah, we're no longer converging; we're actually diverging there. And also, we did get to that strong point coming through here in terms of that buying momentum coming through here for on the RSI, on the hourly as well. So I would be inclined to say that we are going to see some sort of rejection coming through there, which should be interesting indeed, right? So let me move on. Let me move on. What are we on? We're at Atom next. Atom next. Cosmos, isn't it? Yeah, Cosmos. And what would you guys think about me putting in some sort of music for the stream, right? Because I think I was watching another stream the other day, and they had like a really nice like chill backbeat and stuff. But the thing about putting music into the stream, like if someone doesn't like the music, they're probably just going to leave. So that's a factor of basically turning away viewers. So I didn't really want to do that when I was first starting. But when I was sat in that stream, I did actually quite like the flow of it. It was quite chill. So yeah, if you guys want music, let me know in the chat. That'd be cool. And I'll definitely add that in for maybe, I'll probably get that done this weekend and then have it in for Monday stream or something like that. Because obviously it's got to be non-copyright and all that stuff coming through there. So yeah, let me know in the chat, guys, if you did want to see some music coming through there. So yeah, as you can see, we do have a nice uptrend coming through here for Cosmos. We're currently at these pretty crucial levels of support coming through here. Seven says, Chester, what do you think about deflation and inflation in the future? I think the inflation is really going to screw us, right? I think it's really going to screw us. And this is the problem, right? This is fascinating, really, because we're actually trying to earn as much money as we can at this point, trading crypto and trading in general, right? The more we earn, the more we're saving, right? If inflation's going up, the less it's going to be worth. So it's like, what's going to happen really if inflation does go absolutely through the roof? Our actual money, we're actually going to be losing money while we're earning it. So it's a bit of a crazy concept. And obviously with COVID and everything, we've not even seen proper effects of it, right? People are saying, oh yeah, we've seen a bit of inflation. No, we've not seen anywhere near. They're printing trillions and trillions of dollars to cover this up. They've shut restaurants for months on end. Months and months on end. Literally, the market's crashed when everything was open. And it hasn't crashed when everything's been closed. Like, come on, man. We've got a lot. We've had many lockdowns. We've got a long way to go before we see the real effects of COVID. And obviously we are still in the real effects of COVID, right? So yeah, that's definitely something to think about for the future. If you put in music, make sure it's very subtle. You don't want to take away focus from you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Can we get Stacy's mom? Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want. Jokes. I remember that song. It's an old tune. So yeah, measuring to the top side here for Cosmos would be up to this zone around this 11 cents and 79. But as I was saying, we do have a lot of horizontals in there. It is looking pretty nice uptrend on the 4 hourly actually. You can see these retracements that we are seeing coming through. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. I would be looking at invalidating this it's in a sense lower high, but it's still a higher high in terms of this trend. But yeah, in terms of this downtrend coming through, it is still a lower high. So yeah, hopefully we can get a nice momentous move to the upside and we can invalidate that one. And then see a nice test of the 200 EMA there for Cosmos. And if we can't, and we do see the Viva La resistance coming through here, crucial point to watch because obviously it's the chart pattern, guys. We could be breaking either side here. We could be looking at a measure move to the downside looking like that, and obviously that's going to correlate with losing this horizontal sat around this $11.17 there. Have a little look at the chat there. If you put music, yeah, that'd be cool if I do put music very, very subtly indeed. Yes, but would you be losing through inflation no matter what? This is the problem, yes. If you're holding, say I'm holding £10 in an account, right? No matter what I'm doing over the next 10 years, that is going to go down in value because they're printing more money and they're putting the value of money actually down. So we're going to be earning money continuously, guys, but we are going to have to actually account for inflation pulling the value of that money down. So we need to actually be earning more. And we're going to be like, oh yeah, we've earned 20 grand this month. Amazing. Really, we should have really earned 25 grand to actually, obviously inflation's not that big at this point in time, but I think it's going to increase drastically in the next few years or so. So yeah, it's going to be a point to watch for. We're going to basically have to offlay the amount of money that we are earning, right? We're going to have to earn more to offlay the amount of inflation that we are going to be getting. Otherwise, our money's just going to be worth less. So yeah, bit of a strange subject, but yeah. Do you personally feel the effects of inflation on your end in the UK? Asking from someone from Australia, and what day to day doesn't feel like these effects of this inflation? To be honest, we haven't really had that insane inflation yet. We really haven't. We're having subtle inflation, like fuel at the moment. That's, I think last time fuel was we're at £1 and 34 pence for a litre of, not a litre, I don't know how it's measured, right? But for a thing of fuel, right? So that last time it was at that level, we were having petitions, complaints all over social media. Everyone's going absolutely crazy. But this time, no one's saying anything because that's obviously due to inflation, right? A few things are bringing up prices. They're doing it in supermarkets as well. A few things are coming up. But yeah, at this point in time, I think it's going to be very, very subtle before they actually start hammering it in, right? Mr. Miles says yes to the music. That sounds cool, bro. That would be really cool. 40 likes indeed. What's the pound worth in CDN? Not sure, man. Not sure. It's been a rough few days with these riots in Melbourne and Sydney. Oh, you're having riots in Sydney? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Maybe I should do some research on that. But yeah, South Africa, I really hope they're doing all right because that looks pretty bad, doesn't it? UK will be like South Africa soon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised the way it's all going. We're losing our human rights out here. It's not good. We're here for a democracy, not communism. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with that. And let me jump to a BTC update to see what's going on here, and then I'm going to be rounding off the stream, guys, because we've been going for an hour and 38 minutes there on this Saturday. Saturday lunchtime for me in England. So yeah, I've got a couple of things to do today, so I better get on with them very shortly. Agree. Well, I haven't been feeling the effects of inflation. Yeah, I think they're going to keep it very, very hidden for now, but I do think the effects of inflation is really going to smash us all out of nowhere. The US equity insane, probably more. And yeah, they're still giving out stimulus checks in the US as well. They just passed another one. They just passed a bill to get another one, right? So yeah, they're printing trillions more money to do that. Fuel gone up because of the dollar inflation and barrels $1. Yeah, precisely. It's just getting ridiculous. But what I'm saying is we had a lot of petitions and a lot of, in a sense, protests from before, but we didn't get that, right? We're not having that this time. So I think people are getting used to it, right? A question though: can we still see 24,000 before 45,000 hits first? That's for Excalibur X. Hey man, look. We're in the daily, right? This is the daily chart. We're in this downtrend. We're still in this dirty downtrend from this crash. We're not invalidating any of these lower highs. So even with this 13% pump that we've just seen right now, this near enough 14% pump that we are seeing right now for Bitcoin, until we start invalidating probably these three lower highs, we're still in a downtrend, right? We're still in a downtrend. Don't get it twisted. We're still in a downtrend. We can see the price of Bitcoin come down significantly still, even if we are seeing a pump like this. And if you think like a whale, you're never going to fail, right? They've been dumping it for quite a while on everyone, bringing the price all the way down to this 29,000 sort of level. And then everyone was like, I know a lot of people that were saying like, oh my God, it's bearish, we're going down to 28.8. A lot of people would have gone short, and this is why they're pumping it like so, right? They're pumping it like so because they want to be liquidating as many of those shorts as possible. Now what's happening? Everyone's going long. So now what they're going to do? They're basically just going to dump it off a cliff again to basically liquidate all those longs. It's basically think like a whale. You're never going to fail. At the end of the day on the daily, right? We're trending down. Until we start invalidating these lower highs, we're still trending down, right? So yeah, don't be just flipping insanely bullish. And we've still got potential for another trap coming through here out of this zone here. But yeah, if we do get a nice retest and it is looking good, we could be longing up to these lower highs pretty easily, right? Because you can still easily just bounce like this for quite a while. And then we're still in this downtrend, right? We're still not actually smashing over these OG lower highs there. And then they could dump it off a cliff yet again, right? That's probably the most the smartest move for the whales to be doing, to be flipping everyone bullish continuously and then just liquidating as many people as possible, right? I hope it gets there. Laugh Mike. Big buy price even. Yeah, that would be really nice. I have a 10k bet with someone. If we hit the target of 24k, I win 10k. That'd be cool, man. To be honest with you, my opinions on crypto in general, like I think we saw Sweden make it illegal today. So yeah, I think they made Bitcoin illegal or something like that. I heard some sort of news like that in my Telegram group in the community. If you did want to join that, guys, it is in the description of the video, right? So yeah, very good stuff happening in there. Excuse me, but yeah, so we can actually still see insane progression to the downside for Bitcoin. And in terms of the confidence for Bitcoin, it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. You can see on the fear ingredient index, we've not even crossed like 35 for a significant amount of time, for months, I think it is now. So yeah, there's obviously so much fear there. When we actually start seeing these, seeing this in a sense price, this figure actually come up a lot more, then yes, it's obviously going to have a change in the price, right? So yeah, that's definitely a point to watch for the future. Let me jump to where were we? We're on the 1 hourly, right? We've got just to summarize Bitcoin, because I'm going to be ending the stream, guys, very shortly indeed. Just to summarize Bitcoin right now, we do have a bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI, which we do need to take into consideration on the hourly, because that's obviously going to be pulling the price down. We were overbought on the hourly as well on the RSI, so that's obviously going to be bringing the price down as well. And it can bring the figure down on the RSI here without actually dumping the price, because it can just consolidate, and that's obviously just going to bring the RSI in terms of buying power, because this is the relative strength index, and it basically indicates how much buying power and how much selling power is in the market right now. So yeah, at this point in time, we could be just be coming down in terms of the consolidatory period along this zone. Now we are actually near enough having the bearish crossover coming through on the MACD. So that's another sign that we are going to see some sort of downtrend play out here. We've got a lovely level of support, as you can see here. Let me bring that up a bit bigger. As you can see, lovely level of support coming through here on the hourly. So if we are going to see the downtrend play out, we know we've got a lovely little bounce point coming through there in terms of a reversal, right? Hopefully that can mean that we're going to come down to that 33k sort of level, bringing me on to the midterm here for Bitcoin. And the reason why I want to get down to that zone, because if we can bounce from that zone, we can get a nice little long position coming through. And the reasoning for that is you've got this range coming through here, this parallel channel. We were sat in this range for quite a while. Nice trap to the downside, flipping everyone bearish, as I was just saying. But no, banging it up straight again, liquidating loads of shorts there. Good stuff from the whales. Obviously not for us, but good stuff for the whales there. So yeah, I would see us actually coming down and bouncing off this zone. If we can bounce off that zone, then yes, we are going to be profiting from a nice long position there. But we are going to be waiting for this retest, because it could basically mean this is a trap, because I have seen quite a few YouTubers, quite a few traders out here that are blindly long right now. They're just blind. Yeah, we broke this pattern. We're blindly long, but that's why we wait for the retest, because we don't want to get trapped out. That's one reason. And two, we're going to get a mother trucking better entry there if we wait. And on a stop loss, it's going to be lovely and tight. It's going to be juicy. So yeah, hopefully we can get a juicy position coming through there. But it is a weekend, so we do need to watch out for that. Thank you for answering, man. I subbed. Cheers, man. Do appreciate the subs. I hit my sub target yesterday. I think we hit 900 subs. So yeah, my next sub target is like 910 subs. But it's fascinating actually, because I did some analytic research on how many people watch the channel and stuff. And 30% of you that are actually watching right now, you're not actually subscribed, which is fascinating. And a lot of you do tune in every single day, Monday to Friday, because I stream every single morning, Monday to Friday. And a lot of you aren't actually subscribed, which is fascinating to me, because if I'm watching a channel continuously, I press that little sub button. This little button coming through there. Yes, sir. Be pressing that button. Once I've got 1,000 subscribers, I can do memberships, and also like I can basically get you guys on the indicators that I've got here. That's basically what I want, to make it easy for you people out here. And the more subs I have, and the more people watching, and the more likes and all that stuff, the more I can educate people out here. So that's why I'm here. You've noticed I'm not here shilling you likes continuously. Smash the like button. Chester almost at 50. Yeah, if you guys hit 50 likes before I finish this BTC update, then I hit 910. Brilliant, amazing stuff there. If I hit 50 likes before I finish this BTC update, then I do have to do the rest of the list, because that's what I did say, and that's going to be FTT, FTX, Super, AVE, XRP, and ICP there. Breaking the 3-month downtrend on the daily RSI is massive for BTC. Yes, it is big. It is big for BTC, and I will touch on that in the daily in a sec, because it is looking a bit bullish in that sense. But I think it's a bit too obvious, in my opinion, for the whales to be pumping at literally like 14-15% there for Bitcoin, and then not having any sort of retracement coming through there. But yeah, we are going to be profiting from a nice long if we can get there. That's going to be juicy stuff indeed. Now, I just want to touch on we do have this upward sloping support line coming through here in terms of these downtrends. So if we are going to see any sort of downtrend play out, we are looking at a bounce point in terms of this trend cycle here. As you can see, pretty strong levels coming through there to basically get a gauge of where this downtrend is going to end when we do see that reversal, because we've just pumped literally like 15%, guys. So we need, and that's huge for an asset. It's huge for an asset. Like, forget Bitcoin for a second. It's huge for an asset, and for that to even happen with Bitcoin, then yeah, we are going to see some sort of reversal coming through for it to be healthy, right? That's just facts, right? Simple as that. So yeah, in terms of the RSI coming through here for the Bitcoin summary on the midterm here, as you can see, we've got this downward sloping resistance line coming through here. You can see the Viva la Resistance playing out here. Very, very strong indeed from this zone. Now, we have broke this zone to the top side. Just about here, we broke the zone to the top side, so it is going to be a place to watch here, just because if we do see this reversal in the trend, as you can see, we're overbought here, so it's likely that we are going to see some sort of sell-off coming through here. We could be looking at a bounce point at this zone, and that is going to potentially correlate with that 33k bounce point on this falling channel coming through here for a nice little long position coming through here. But it would be crucial to watch this zone when we do have that retest coming down, because if we lose this zone, we just spoke about the resistance from this point here, so we do need to watch that. If we do see the resistance, we're going to see imminent dumpage coming through for Bitcoin. Interesting. Trying a bit mad with the voice there, trying to finish this before 50 likes, so I don't have to do that list, right? So yeah, let me jump to the daily. Let me jump to the daily chart here. Obviously, huge downtrend continuously. I've been talking about this for quite a long time on the stream here. If we are going to see any more progression to the upside, if we are going to see any more actual bullish momentum, we need to be clearing these lower high points, and that's going to be at 34,260, 35,227, and then also 35,913 as well. So yeah, if we can get over those zones, then yes, it's going to be looking a lot more bullish for the longer term for Bitcoin there. Oh, we hit 50 likes. Goodness me. What do you guys like? Basically means I have to carry on. Yeah, well done. Well done, guys, for coming together as a community and doing that cool stuff. It's at 51 lol. So yeah, I will be getting through those requests. Damn, you did it. I've got to get to those requests as well. So yeah, I'm going to finish up with Bitcoin here. And as you can see here, yeah, Mr. Miles, haha. So yeah, as you can see here, the RSI coming through here on the daily. You can see this pretty dominant level of Viva resistance coming through. So yeah, it's very interesting to see that we have actually broke this zone. We broke this zone to the top side here. Granted, yes, we're on the lower side of the RSI now, so in terms of percentages, in terms of finding the resistance and not finding that support, we've got more chance of finding the support here rather than that resistance, as you can see here. And the more time goes on, obviously the lower this line is going to get, so we can be looking at support bounces happening continuously if it is going to happen something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, it's more chance of bounces along this zone. So yeah, if we do see any sort of reversal, we could be looking at a bounce on this zone. If we lose it, we still have the percentages to get us to that oversold point again. So don't sweat it. It could happen, right? So yeah, I'd like to stress it is a pretty crucial point to watch here for Bitcoin on the daily, on the RSI, in terms of a point to reference that. The second you said I'm trying to finish before you get there, that sealed it. Yeah, I think it probably did, right? It probably did. So yeah, yeah, well done, guys, for coming together and doing that cool stuff. If you do want to unlike the stream there, that would be absolutely amazing, and then we could fall below 50, right? Yeah, in terms of Bitcoin dominance, right, we've got a lovely level of support coming through here, and it's quite we could bounce from this zone on the 4 hourly, which is obviously going to push the altcoins up. So we have lost the 55, so it is interesting. Sorry, not it's going to push the altcoins down if we do bounce from this zone. So as you can see at this point in time, it's looking like the altcoins are going to have a bit of a pump if we do see the progression come to this level of support coming through here. So yeah, would be a point to watch here on the Bitcoin dominance. Now the fear and greed index, we are looking at 22, still really pretty weak indeed, right? Really weak indeed. So yeah, it's a lot less confidence in oh no, you said if we hit 50, you said nothing about maintaining it. Funny stuff, bro. So yeah, hopefully we can hold this well, not hold this, hopefully we can get a bit more greed coming in terms of this measure of scale in terms of this scale of measuring the fear and greed index, right? So yeah, hopefully we can get a bit, if we can get to that 30-40 sort of mark, that's going to be a bit better for the confidence of crypto. But at this point in time, it's still looking really rough, and as I said, I haven't really seen it over 30 in probably a month or so. So yeah, it's really bad. It's too late now, buddy, says Mr. Miles. Yeah, bro, I think it is, man. I think it is. Let me just start start doing these requests. But yeah, as looking at Atom, right, and we were looking at Atom a minute ago, and we were waiting for us to break the zone. You can see, look, we're breaking out of this zone pretty strongly indeed. I mean, I would be plotting a trap zone coming through here around this $11.61 there. And if you were going to be logging from that zone to see the completion of the measure move, we're looking at 1.52%. Just wanted to touch on that very quickly indeed. Now, next on the list, we've got, because it's the second part of the show here, we've got FTT token coming through. I do a little TA here. Did you manage to buy any BTC at $29? For me, I've got my BTC. I've got my hodl, right? Because we're currently in a bear market, right? In my opinion, we're currently in a bear market. We're trending down. It's pretty rough. I've got my hodl in a separate exchange. At this point in time, I'm like, I've left it. I'm not touching that. When BTC starts to trend down a lot lower continuously, because when we start basically reversing in terms of this trend, then yes, I will probably start buying more, and I'll probably start selling it actually, because we are going to see some reversals coming through there. But at this point in time, it's still going down, right? There's still going to be lower prices that we could have. We're still setting lower lows coming through here. So yeah, I wouldn't be just blindly buying BTC when we do hit these lows. I would just be waiting for us to come down again, because we're going to. It's as simple as that. I do think we're going to. The confidence in the market, as I was just saying here, is low and has been low for so long, right? Huge W coming through here for FTT there. But yeah, we are trending up pretty strong indeed. Little bit of a rising wedge pattern just seeing off the bat there. Probably looking something along the lines of this. Still very steep, I would say. It's a very steep pattern coming through there to basically look out for if we are going to reference. And we are near enough at the end of the pattern there, guys. So not really any sort of huge measure move we can be looking for. Maybe we could go on this trend to the upside here and bring that up like so. When we do break to the top side, bring this up to that $31.51 there, and that's obviously going to be a 4.7% gain there. So yeah, could be interesting. Definitely a point to watch there. If we do see resistance off the zone, the next point is this horizontal at $29.47 to look out for there, guys. Oh, my throat is awful. Oh god, 29. Oh, I wish I'd sell everything I own to buy BTC. Yeah, I do think I think BTC is going considerably lower than 29 in my opinion, right? I do think it is. A lot of confidence has been lost in the market. Just in terms of crypto, right? In terms of crypto, like if you think when we were in that like bull run before, coins like Doge and SHIB, they weren't really a thing. Now they're a thing, and then you've got a lot more of the uneducated retail people jumping into Doge and SHIB. The confidence for governments to accept crypto, they're probably like, I'm not being funny, one of the top 10 cryptos is a photo of a dog with no use, and it has got a market cap of like 20 billion. Can we really adopt crypto? So yeah, that's another reason why I do think crypto is going to be trending down for quite a while, because Doge came in and basically ruined it. Basically ruined it in terms of the higher ups looking at it and going like, what is that? Like, if it can be if an asset can be manipulated like 20% just from one tweet, Elon, then what's to say? And everything else can't. Everything in the crypto space can't. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit all up in the air for the big higher ups at the moment, and obviously it is decentralized as well, so they can't really control it. So yeah, there's obviously a lot of unconfidence in the market. I do think we're going to see an influx of countries actually banning it coming through. Like obviously we've seen China coming through. We've got Sweden today, but then with that being said, there is going to be in a sense, I don't want to say the lower valued countries. It's more like the value of currency or something. I don't really know how to word it. I don't want to obviously insult people in terms of their countries, right? But the lower value countries in terms of money, obviously not ethics and all that. They're obviously we're seeing a lot of them basically adopted, like that El Salvador. They adopted it, yeah. So we're probably going to see a lot of the bigger countries in a sense blocking it and banning it, and then the lower countries accepting it, and then gradually the big guys will start accepting it again. I do think that's a fact. I think they will definitely start accepting it again if they do ban it, especially China. It's going to be their $1 trillion mistake coming through, banning mining or whatever they did coming through there. So yeah, we're going to see it. We're going to see a massive run up in the future, right? We will. I've looked and I can find no mention of Sweden banning BTC. Oh, that's interesting, because someone said it in my Telegram this morning. That's literally my reference of information. I haven't done research on it. Someone said it in my Telegram this morning, so that's probably interesting to see why. Maybe I might be wrong, right? I'm not sure. So yes, maybe. But yeah, interesting. I might do some research on that too, Mr. Miles. Thank you for that, bro. The FX token, this would be the target to the top side. I'm looking at a measure move around a 4.7% there, as I said, and we do have a horizontal at $29.50 there. What's next on the list? FTX out here. and hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. FTX? Exactly the same. FTT and FTX. What? What? Yeah, same thing. Well, that's one off my request list. What a win. Super's next. I don't think Sweden banned crypto. Yeah, as I said, I could be wrong. Someone just said that in my Telegram this morning. And that was my reference of information. So apologies if I'm misleading everyone. Yeah, as you can see here, it's obviously the 4-hourly chart here. We've obviously got that high. And then obviously that swift rejection coming through there for Super. It's quite interesting, actually, because a lot of the markets are pumping at the moment. But this is not. This is not. We've got a falling wedge pattern at this point in time. We did actually come and invalidate this this lower high coming through here on the 4-hourly here, so I would expect some sort of reverse in the trend and some sort of rejection coming through. Obviously, we've got a couple of horizontals coming through here, sat at around these consolidatory points here, and that's sat at around this 49 cents and 48 cents there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plans out. They might be getting mixed up with the EU banning anonymous wallets, which also isn't true. Interesting. Do you want your money influenced by tweets or by a government? Absolutely neither. Absolutely neither, bro. Yeah, so it's a bit all up in the air, right? Because you've got inflation and then you've got crypto, so it's all up in the air at the moment. So everyone's pretty undecided. But yeah, in terms of an asset, my asset's jumping up 20% because someone tweets, then yeah, I definitely prefer to hold pounds or dollars, right? Just because that's going to be a very slow-winded inflation. You can actually tackle it continuously by earning more money and increasing your net worth and basically having loads more business projects. And you can start a business in the time that inflation basically starts and basically earning more money from your current also investments. But whereas Doge, if someone tweets and you're in Doge and people lost their houses and stuff with Doge just because Elon was manipulating and stuff like that. So yeah, I do prefer, I hate to say it, but I do prefer governments, right? It's like just logic in it. So yeah, as you can see, we might see rejection coming through from here, from the top side of this falling wedge pattern. Interesting point to watch there would be this zone. If we do break this to the top side, we could be looking at a measure move, right? Measure move could be looking something along the lines of this. If we can clear this horizontal, sat at around this 53 cents there. I mean, the rest of the market is pretty much trending up or sideways at this point in time, so it could be looking at something along the lines of this. 30% gain if we can see a nice move to the upside here. But yeah, we are actually trending up. We've seen a pretty solid candle there in terms of a momentous move to the upside, so I would expect some sort of consolidation before we break out. So yeah, can you explain the mathematics behind the volume-weighted ATR bands? You use a volume-weighted MA, I heard Hammy say. Yeah, Hammy's the one that made the volume-weighted ATR band, so I can't really, I'm pretty transparent about that. He made it, he did the coding and stuff for it, so I can't really give an explanation on it. But I think it's on basically like a sort of all the volume calculated together or something in trends, and it basically plots it into bands or something like that. But yeah, you can see how valuable they are, right? They're so good. So yeah, we're actually building an indicator to test, well, not an indicator, a strategy to test, to put on the strategy tester, and where it actually tells you to come in and out of trades. So like if we come up here, right, this would have been an absolutely amazing short position. So we're going to get all these like kind of plotted in, back test it to see if it is profitable, and then we're going to basically see if it is profitable, and if we can use it, that's going to be absolutely amazing, because then obviously we'll come up to test it, and then say if you got in a short position here, if you knew that if the indicator told you to get in short here at this volume weighted ATR band, you'd have made absolutely insane profits to the downside, right? But yeah, we've got to calculate stop losses and leverage and all that, or probably not leverage, but other stuff like that as well, right? So yeah, if you want to quiz Hammy on the volume weighted ATR, then you can, bro. Dodge value is the same as the 10x dollar salad mode on Kickstarter. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Super. If we do see rejection coming through here, we got the moving averages coming through. If we lose the moving averages, then we do have the lower side of this channel horizontal there as well at 37 cents, and also the lower side, of this falling wedge pattern as well, coming through there, and that's obviously going to be around that 36 cents there. So yeah, don't really know anything about Super really. Should probably do some research, but yeah, it's not really a coin that I know anything about. So yeah, now jumping to AVE. Pretty tired now, guys. As you can probably see, my energy's like, oh god, I'm knackered. But yeah, that would be useful. Yeah, will do, thanks. Not a problem, bro. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just use it because it's a God mode indicator, right? It's God mode. It's good stuff. Yeah, he knows a lot more about it than me because he basically built it. So yeah, it says it all there, AVE, straight up. So yeah, we're actually seeing breakout of a chart pattern right now for AVE. God, my throat is aching now, I must say. Got horizontal coming through here, so we're gonna be looking at descending triangle in terms of a bit of more of a long-term time frame coming through here. But yeah, we haven't really got that much confirmation. I mean, we've got the breakout coming through here, which is always good. It's always good. We've got a retest coming through, so it's always good for a long position, and you would have taken profit at this horizontal coming through here. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. We are trending up. We've seen this nice retracement, seen this nice thing, nice two candles, nice thing. It's nice two candles coming out here. I would be watching this crucial zone. If we do lose this this horizontal level of support, sat at around this $290 there, then if it gets to 60 likes, will you do another coin? I've got AVE, I've got XRP, and I've got ICP to do. So yeah, if you can get to 60 likes, Mr. Miles, you suggest the coin, and yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got AVE coming through. I'm just falling away. I'm just so tired now. It's knackering. I haven't really eaten anything today either, and it's like 1:30 in England, so I'm like, probably should have had breakfast before doing like a 2-hour stream, right? So yeah, let me go, bro. So yeah, as you can see, AVE right now, if we do lose this horizontal zone, it's likely that we're going to come down and have another retest coming through here. And this is why we look at a nice take profit at these horizontals continuously all the way up. Then we're going to be moving our entry point to this zone here. Then if you get stopped out, it's still a profitable trade at the end of the day, right? You've got the 200 EMA, you've got the 21 coming up as well as a nice level of support. And also the 55 and the price action channel to bounce off. Very nice indeed. So yeah, it's looking pretty progressive to the upside, right? If you are looking for that full completion of some sort of measure move coming through here for the 4-hourly here, you could be looking at something along the lines of this. And that does actually correlate pretty goddamn well with this high point coming through this trend to the upside there. So that's potentially coming up to that 338 there. If we can see that momentum come to the upside, obviously that's going to have an effect on what Bitcoin's doing there. It's obviously going to affect Bitcoin is obviously going to affect what AVE's doing there, because it is doing it throughout all of the altcoins there. So yeah, definitely take that into consideration there, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much AVE summed up. Not really that much going on. We're looking at having that downtrend diverging at the moment. But yeah, nothing really too hot. Hey Chester, late to the stream. What did I miss? I'm literally about to end it, man. I'm literally like, oh, we got a bit of a bearish divergence coming through here, actually. As you can see, bang, bang. Very good indeed. Bearish divergence. That basically says we're going to have that reversal, as I was just saying, basically. Just verifies what I was saying. I think this is near to the end of the stream, too. Yeah, man, I've been going for like 2 hours, so I'm probably going to end it. Go get something to eat, King. It's all good. Thanks, SkyDMX. Yeah. I don't know what to have to eat, actually. I had some, I had these spicy-ass chicken wings last night. They were fire. Fire, telling you that. Very good stuff, dude. I did actually get, like mild. I got like mild spice, and I started eating them. I was like, this is insane. Be burning my mouth off. But yeah, very good indeed. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat. Mate, I should do with a salad. Then I'm probably gonna go gym, right? get healthy after those chicken wings, right? So yeah, that's AVE done. Let me jump to XRP. I'm actually pretty bullish on XRP in terms of the long run, right? 3 more. Oh god. Oh god. Mr. Miles trying to get to 60 likes out here. And guys, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. If you are new to the content there, smash the subscribe button. If you want to see more of my face and hear more of my voice, and basically do TA with me like every day. So yeah, it's cool stuff. I got a little gift for that, actually. Shout out to Taz that made that for me. Cool stuff. Cool little gift there. So yeah. Oh no, I brought up my emails. One sec, guys. I've really ruined everything here. Can't see. Right, yeah, I'm back. Right, cool. Sorry. So yeah, as you can see here, in terms of XRP right now, we've got this falling wedge pattern, right? Falling wedge pattern coming through. We're actually currently testing a horizontal. We're looking for a measure move to the top side here. We're looking for, that's the wrong thing. We're looking for a measure move to the top side at this zone here. And that's basically going to mean we could be looking at a juicy long position, right? Could be a juicy long position. I would be looking for more of a retest coming down, probably maybe even at this 10 simple, because that does correlate with another horizontal coming through here before we were looking at any sort of long position there. But yeah, it's pretty controversial. I would be taking profit at this zone as well, and also this horizontal as well. I wouldn't be going for that full momentous measure move. If you were not feeling a bit, I bet your mouth is not the only thing that was on fire, bro. Funny why. Always trying to troll me out here. So yeah, as you can see here, if we do clear this, if you were feeling a little less risky, you would be waiting till we clear the 62 zone, and then probably bounce off that zone and then longing up from there. Probably correlating with this 200 EMA coming down as well. Looking for that 4.24% gain there for XRP. So yeah, at this point in time, we have been trending up for quite a while there, guys. So I would expect some sort of reversal at least. And obviously, you can see this 4-hourly candle. This is a 4-hourly candle, right? That's insane. It's absolutely insane for Ethereum. Let's do a little measure of this candle body to open. That's a 4% candle body open to candle body close there. So yeah, I would expect some sort of retracement coming through. I'm going to pick SHIB if it hits 60 likes. Please don't. I will do a TA on SHIB though. I actually haven't brought up SHIB in like maybe a month or something. Like, not because no one's just requested it, right? No one's requested it, so I'm not the biggest fan of SHIB anyway. So just liquidating people out here. So yeah, XRP, I would be looking at targets to come down. If we are going to come down, we could be looking at a nice bounce point coming through there. Yeah, that's obviously the midterm. If we jump to the long term here, we've actually been referencing the long term for quite a while, right? XRP is pretty famous for these huge chart patterns. These huge chart patterns, as you can see, huge symmetrical triangle playing out here, huge measure move to the downside here, and we actually saw that play out, made that juice, made that Tropicana, made the Capri Sun Orange Mango Money. Orange Mango Money. Sounds like a name of a band. It's a good name of a band. You should write that down. Orange Mango Money. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got a lovely level of support to the lower side of this falling wedge. But yeah, I did want to say this chart pattern is huge, right? XRP is famous for it. We've got a massive falling wedge pattern coming down here, which is, it could play out pretty strong indeed. We are looking at a measure move up from that, and that's going to be something along the lines of this, right? Huge move for XRP if we are going to see it, right? And that's going to basically be bringing us up to this zone here. So yeah, well done to anyone who actually went long on this. I'd say that's, yeah, it's a retest coming through there. As you can see, still correlating, very good indeed. So yeah, well done to anyone who went long and actually rode this zone all the way up. Very good stuff indeed. You're still looking, obviously taking profit all the way up. First things first, take profit at 6%. Another take profit would be at this horizontal 21%. And if you are riding that all the way up and you are holding it, you're sticking tight, you're going to be going for that 32% there for XRP. Very good indeed. But I'm looking at more of the short term now to basically break out of this zone and go for that sort of 4% swing there for XRP if we do see this progressionary move continue to the upside here. Now, where are we? We're looking at ICP coming through there. ICP is next on the list. Interesting ICP, right? ICP was launched. It was launched and it had a lot of financial backing. It jumped into the top. Bury your SHIB, it's dead. I agree, fam. I do agree. So yeah, ICP actually had a lot of financial backing, and that's why we saw it jump into like the top 20 cryptos out of nowhere. Since launch, it just jumped in straight away because the technology is so highly advanced. It's basically going to be the new internet, but because governments and all of that, everyone's still so undecided on cryptocurrencies in general, right? And a lot of blockchain technology is used on a vast scale. What? You are still live, this gamer god? Yeah, bro, still live. Still live out here. This is my last coin. But yeah, still live out here. It's like 2 hours, longest one in a while. But yeah, ICP at the moment, right? We had an insane financial backing when we started. They're going to be like literally the new internet. But as I was saying there, the governments, a lot of the governments and stuff, and there's not that much confidence at this moment in crypto, as we're seeing from this Fear and Greed Index, right? So in terms of technology, this technology is going to revolutionize the world. It's literally going to be the new internet. But the world's not ready. The world's not ready. So the investors at the start, investing billions and billions of dollars at the start, right? They've gone, oh no, no one's actually adopting it. No one's getting on it. So we're just going to sell into the people that bought it at open, right? And they've just been doing that continuously, right? They've just been selling it continuously. It's started to level out a bit now, but it's still rough. We're still setting lower lows coming through here. We're not seeing. We saw a bit of a trend reversal here, but nothing really in terms of confidence in the market. Is still looking pretty rough indeed. I would expect this to go lower because I would expect this to go considerably lower, to be honest, just because one, we're trending down like a mother trucker, and also people still aren't interested. People still aren't adopting this technology. It will get there, and it will absolutely boom in the future, right? But at this point in time for crypto, it's not there. It's not there, especially for ICP. The technology is not there. But it's quite a good example, really, of amazing technology, huge financial backing, right? Billions of dollars, and then just them selling into everyone, right? Crazy stuff indeed. Crazy stuff indeed. It got all the way up to $2,800 a coin. Now it's sat at $34 a coin, right? But this technology will revolutionize the internet space. So yeah, I would be watching this for the long term, 5-10 years sort of 5-10 years sort of hodl, right? Huge potential there. Toy Wolf says, have you looked at BNB? I did look at BNB, bro. Look into Deeper Network when you've got time. It's a project for decentralized VPN. That's cool. I like the sound of that, Mr. Miles. That sounds wicked, actually. Let me write that down. That does sound good. I'm going to be ending the stream, guys, very shortly indeed. What was that? Deeper Network. See, I like when people suggest me stuff to research as well, because you know why we're here, guys. We're here to make money, and if we can all help each other do our own research to make money ourselves, then yeah, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. So yeah, good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from me. And in answer to your question, Toy Wolf, yes, I did do BNB. I did do BNB. So yeah, so yeah, if you want to rewind the stream and have a little look at that, you can indeed. I don't really know where it is. I should really do some like chapters and stuff at the end of the stream so you guys can go through it. But It does take me a hell of a long time because I do a lot of coins, right? So yeah, I might employ someone to do that or something. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, in terms of a little summary for BTC right now, we're having this this bearish divergence play out on the hourly. So we're looking like we could see some sort of resistance. We've got the volume weighted ATR band coming through at around this 33,218. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Why don't you say girthy? Because that's my brother's word. I can't be saying girthy. I say mega, giga, juicy. But not girthy. Not girthy thick boys. Cool stuff. But yeah, I will be watching out for this bearish divergence to play out here on the shorter term time frames for BTC, and then also on the midterm as well. I am going to be looking at a nice long position if we can get a bounce from this zone. But look, we pumped 13%, guys, maybe a bit more than that. Expect the retrace. The whales will retrace it. The whales are going to be looking to liquidate longs here. So we are coming down. If we are going to be looking for an entry at this retest zone here, be cautious. Be very cautious indeed, because it's very easy for them to wick it and then pump it, right? Wick it, stop everyone out, and then pump it, right? So yeah, just be very cautious. Think like a whale. You ain't never gonna fail. Simple as that, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. 2 hours and 12 minutes on a Saturday. Aren't you guys lucky? No, I've really enjoyed myself, people. So yeah, do appreciate your support continuously. And yeah, I will see you. I probably might do a little video tomorrow. I probably won't do a stream because I'm pretty tired. I need a day of rest. But Monday, I will be back Monday morning, bright, breezy, and early for a nice Monday morning stream. So until then, no, I'll do a BTC update tomorrow for you guys, of course, right? But yeah, if in terms of streaming, I will see you Monday. Really bad at outros, right? But yeah, I'll see you Monday for an early morning stream. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Peace, guys. Thanks again. Yes, I'm back. Very quickly, I am back just because we hit 60 likes, Mr. Miles. So, because we hit 60 likes, I said I would do an altcoin of your request, and I'm true to my word, so I jumped back on as we hit 60 likes. So what's your request, sir? And I will get to that very shortly indeed. God, my hair is really receding. It's looking awful. So yeah, bro, what's your request? Let me get to that, because as I said, I'm a man of my word. Let's see. Let's see if it is. It is going to be Shib. See if it is, bro. Yeah, I thought I'd jump back on just quickly. He wants me to do Shib. Okay, let me do Shib. Let me do Shib quickly for you there, bro. And then I will be ending the stream. But yeah, I did see that hit 60 likes, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump back on for him. Cool stuff. So yeah, let me do Shib quickly. Let me get rid of that. I don't really want to end streaming. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, got a moderation. Yeah, Shib, right? Pretty bad, pretty awful. It's not been good. Let's have a little look on the daily, right? We obviously got to insane gains at the start. It's obviously progressively trended down continuously from there. Pretty awful. Bit of a broadening wedge coming through here, setting lower lows continuously. Really awful. Setting lower low there. Higher low here. Challenging the higher low here. Actually holding the higher low. Interesting on the daily. So the last 5 days has actually shown SHIB showing a bit of a bullish momentum, which is interesting to see indeed. Now we are going sideways, testing the 10 simple. Let me jump to the 4-hourly chart here. Just to see what's going on here. It's still looking pretty bad, right? We've got this low coming through here. We've got a trend line coming through like so. I would be inclined to say maybe some sort of symmetrical triangle looking like that, right? We could be looking at a breakout either side here for SHIB. For you guys out there trading SHIB. For me, no, I'm not a SHIB guy. I don't really like SHIB, but that's just because I trade I was going to say I trade the top 50 cryptos, but that's in the top 50 cryptos now, so it's like, so yeah, I don't really trade SHIB, right? So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. It's very easy manipulated, right? So yeah, that's why I don't really F with it. But yeah, in terms of a percentage move to the top side, you could be looking at 4.5% trade there for SHIB. If you were going to be spot trading this, I don't think you can leverage trade this. I can't, being in England, because obviously it's illegal to leverage trade in England. But yeah, in terms of a move to the downside, you could be looking at something along the lines of this. Obviously, we do have the 55 moving average, and as you can see, continuous levels of resistance playing off from this zone. Not not so much there. Support there coming through, a lot of support coming through there. But yeah, the 55 is a very strong indication for where we're kind of going to go. So if we can actually hold that and get above that, we are going to be looking at some sort of momentum coming through there. SHIB versus baby SHIB. Restless prefers baby SHIB. Goodness me. Meme coins in general for me are just a no-go. They're just an absolute no-go. They're just far too manipulated, right? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I just got tagged in something. 70 likes and he'll do another one, I bet. No, bro, I won't. I really won't. Look, we're down to 14 viewers now because I went to SHIB. Exactly. Quick, to your alts. Funny stuff there, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, Bruno. Lol came in late. Don't know about the 60 likes. So yeah, we basically said if we get to 50 likes, I'll do the second part of the request list. We did get to 50 likes. And then Mr. Miles suggested if we get to 60 likes, I'll do one more request. And I ended the stream. I had the ending stream slide up and everything. And I see it just go... It hit 60 likes, so I jumped straight back on. I was like, listen, bro, I'll come do a last little request. And he requested SHIB. And look at the views. They've dropped off an absolute treat, right? So, yeah, this would be the price targets for SHIB right now. If we do lose this this high-low point coming through here, I can see it's coming down to this this high-low point coming down. It looks like a lower low in terms of that trend. But in terms of a higher low, not invalidating this previous higher low, that is a higher low in terms of this downtrend on the biggest scale, right? So yeah, I would be looking at coming down to that zone and testing that at 0.000000583. Okay, so cool stuff there. That's gonna be it from me, guys. Do appreciate you all out here. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and it is goodbye and peace out from me, Crypto Chester. Have a good day, guys. Have a good Saturday.